Howdy. Y'all, if y'all want to support someone that threatened one of our auditors and one of our reporters, they're good people out here in this community, keep supporting Gary Snowflake. He repeatedly says he wants, even on Tank Boys and on other people's streams, he wants to do physical bodily harm to uh Peachy Ryder. He said he would have gladly yelled and screamed over a phone to cause the people to attack PG Ryder. He said it again in Tank Boy's stream, and he said it wasn't a threat, it was a fucking promise. Support that, motherfuckers. And when he supports someone who fucking uses the N word all the time and has, let him in his stream after he knew he said the N word repeatedly. And it says, I get a pass because I'm an old man. He lets him in his stream all the time. He goes to his stream when he has live streams. But he's an old man. He gets a pass. No, the fuck he don't. He ain't no older than fucking Gary, as far as I know. And Gary, I said it on Tank Boys, and I'll say it again, and I also said it in my video. You name the motherfucking place. You name the motherfucking time in Massachusetts, I'll give you the fucking home ground. Bring your family, bring your bat, bring your dog, bring your anything you want. I'll whoop your motherfucking ass over that one. And woman's been nothing but kind and helpful and tried to help everybody in this motherfucking community as best she can. She's out fucking reporting, putting her life in danger. Or did you all not see the gash across her eye? So we get real fucking media, not fucking fake bullshit, goddamn bullshit fake media. Or ain't you seen that every day? She had a fucking weirdo chase her around, acting like he was gonna fucking hurt her and stalk her, and then lie about her, and then try to get the fucking crowd to go after her. And I want that motherfucker to let me know a time and a place to meet him too. That fat boy could get that fat boy can let me know a time and place to meet him too. Hot dog eating motherfucker. Don't fuck with my friends. And don't fucking try to goddamn be bullshit motherfuckers about my friends when you support fucking racism as well and have. That motherfucker threatened to do wanted to do physical bodily harm by inciting a riot on the Peachy. That's what Gary Snowflake did. And I told him he knows where to meet me at. He could come right in here and tell me the time, the place. He could either type it or have the balls to come on my stream. But he's over there whining and crying over in Tank Boys, I'm sure. Being the little bitch he is. I'll come and meet him in fucking Massachusetts. You just tell me where, what time. I'll gladly do it. I ain't talking shit here. I'll gladly meet him there. Gladly meet him there. Hey, Wile E. Coyote. Any of you want to support a fucking person that fucking wants to goddamn do physical bodily harm to a woman? Go right ahead. I'll brand you as bad as CCW. Go right ahead because you will become the scum of the earth, just like CCW. Because he said he promises he would do it. And he said it on Tank Boys. You can go to his live and rewind his fucking live right now and see where he said he promised he would do that to Peachy Ryder, cause her physical bodily harm, and that's what his whole intentions are. Huh? Wonder why? I wonder why he ain't married. Sure, he beat his wife, and that's probably why he ain't married. I'm gonna be looking that up soon enough. Come on, Gary, quit being a little pussy. Little nut cut off. Now I see why you have a snowflake for your icon. You have no nuts. It depicts you very well. You have no nuts. You just have a fucking mouth. This time it overrode your how's that go? Your alligator mouth overloaded your hummingbird ass. I'm talking about how Gary Snowflake on Uncontrollable Stream, unfortunately, he pulled that down, said that he wanted to call, would yell if people could hear what he was saying, he would yell across it that across her stream that she was a racist and that so they would cause her physical bodily harm. That's what I'm talking about. No, it's not. No, it's not. He took it down, Golden. He took it down. We done went looking, but that's fine. It was mirrored what he said and what he had to say. And when he starts getting called out on the truth, all he wants to do is be a typical troll. You fucking shut up the truth, like a lot of you trolls like to do. I wouldn't be surprised if he's the one who called that fat fuck to go down there with the fucking hot dog. Yeah, it was today, Golden Eyes. It was today. Hey, Taryn, how are you? I wouldn't be surprised if he's the motherfucker that called that fat fuck to go mess with Peachy. After what he said, because that fuck did exactly what he was talking about. No, he ain't, because when he got called out for supporting a racist, he denies it, Joe Fool. That troll ain't bringing out the truth. He fucking lied his goddamn ass off all the way around tonight. when I called him out. Hold on. He may have put it back up. I'll see. I will go see. I promise you. I'll go see, Golden. I will. Don't Tammy me. No, that is not what I'm talking about, Golden. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking Uncontrollable's live stream, not Peachy Riders 4 days ago or 2 days ago live stream. I want it. I want the real name and fucking info. You can send it to me in my email. I'm sure you got my email by now, Taryn. Any fucking info. Come on up, Salty. There you go. Here you go. Yes, the truth about Gary Snowflake is surface. Well, welcome here, Salty.
Thought you wanted to see the finger. Anyway, I need to correct something. I wrote a couple comments on your latest video about calling out Gary. And that lady Ann or whatever, she thought I was thinking it was funny that Gary was, excuse me, threatening Peachy Rider. That's what I find funny. What I find funny, and this is my opinion, and some people will laugh at it, and some people will be upset about it. I laugh at the fact that Gary Snowflake did what he and others saw it, and now he's put himself in the hot seat. Calling somebody out and trying to say that, you know, drop the N-bomb or whatever. Look, if you want to say those kinds of words, you should say those behind closed doors in your house where you're talking to your spouse or significant other, if that's how you feel. But to say it publicly in a live stream, in my opinion, is suicide. YouTube suicide. Because he says he doesn't care what anyone thinks, this and that, and everything else. Well, I guess we're going to put that to the test, or not us, but everyone who's been affected by what Gary said and how he attacked Peachy Rider. Making a personal threat on someone is not funny to me, but the fact that he did what he did is funny to me because I now know he put himself in an effed up situation and he only has himself to blame for it. That's what I find funny. I also re-explained it in your comment section for your last video when you were calling out Gary, so there's no mistaking
I got you.
where I'm coming from.
I got you. I got you, Salty. That's cool. I didn't take you as being.
So I didn't want he who talks to the wind or whatever, and to think that I was thinking that it's okay to be funny as a racist and to threaten people's lives. That's not funny. That's a crying shame. That's a tragedy. I'm just as disgusted and repulsed by it as you are.
And I've never heard ever in my life of knowing Peachy Rider.
No, those words never come out of her mouth.
Almost ever heard the N word come out of her mouth.
No, never.
At any given time. She is far from racist.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit back and I'm going to watch the car crash happen because, well, Gary put himself here. I didn't. You didn't. He did it.
I am so pissed off right now. And then when I asked him, to name the place and time so he could meet a man, the motherfucker's a coward. I told him I'd meet him anywhere in Massachusetts. Any fucking where in Massachusetts. Name the place and time. He could bring his whole fucking posse.
Well, I just want you to remember something, Tammy, and maybe you haven't thought this all the way through, and it's not, your fault because I know you're angry.
Damn right.
A
When
lot of
someone
people aren't,
threatens a friend of mine's life, you're damn right, Swami.
right. But here's the thing. If you were to beat up Gary, I think you might get a charge for beating up the elderly. Just saying.
I don't think he's as old as what he wants you to believe he is. I
Maybe.
think he's also probably the one who called that fucking punk with the goddamn hot dog to fucking go fuck with her after what I heard today.
Well, I mean, hopefully all the information comes out and there's proof to back it up because, that kind of behavior, promoting racism and stuff.
It was Uncontrollable's live stream, Swami, and then he said it over in Tank Boys that he promises he would do something like that. He said it in Tank Boys just a few minutes ago when I called him out on it. And you'll see where Gary Snowflake said that. Go look in his damn live stream. Go rewind it. He said it there. He said he promises he would do it. And after hearing that, that's what made me believe that's why that fat fuck with the hot dogs came up and fucking messed with her.
That Frank Hassel guy or whatever.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe Gary has a thing where he hates women. I don't know. I mean, maybe he's had bad experiences with women. I don't know.
I think he used to beat his wife, and that's why he ain't fucking married.
Oh,
and I think after hearing this.
I was going to tell you, that guy that came in your chat yesterday, Ice Cold Audits, I do remember him. About 2 years ago now, when I was in Merbs, they were gathering information on that guy, and he had a domestic battery against his wife. And I said to him, I remember now what I said to him because it's been so long, I had to go back through my memory banks. I said to him, "Oh,
you've been here the whole damn time. You know what I just said. I ain't gonna fucking repeat myself."
I told this guy, I said, "Oh, you must be a real big man beating your wife in front of your kids. Very empowering," or something like that. Something to that effect. I never said anything about his kid, but that's what I said.
Not trying to be a dick, be real. But Gary's threatened to fucking okay, let me. I will repeat myself one last time. Gary Snowflake. Okay, sorry. That's why I said. But that's why I said I'm gonna fucking repeat myself one last time. You weren't here. I apologize. You're right. I apologize. But Gary Snowflake said he would come. He wished. This was on Uncontrollable String. He wished he could yell across her phone to them black ladies who she was supporting, what them black ladies were doing. And said that he wished he could yell across her phone that she was a racist, so things could happen. That means he wanted fucking goddamn bodily harm to happen to her. He wanted fucking people to hurt her over a goddamn lie. Okay? That's what he did. Then in Tank Boys tonight, he said, I didn't threaten, I promised. And he repeated himself again. So that makes me think he called that fucking fat fuck with the hot dogs on her as well. And it seems like someone he would hang out with. It's his type of goddamn fucking humor. Even George Carlin, as fucked up and funny as he was threaten physical bodily harm, being funny or not. That's where he differs from George Carlin. And I apologize to George Carlin's ghost for ever comparing him to that. No, it's not. It's not humorous in any way at all, be real. Not humorous at all. I am when it comes to my friends, I will go to war for my friends. And she is a friend, and she's proven to be a true friend to me. Same as Salty, right there. Same as many of y'all in this chat have. Now you see what I'm about. I will go to war over that shit. Threaten someone's life. Why don't you give me the opportunity to fucking meet you? I'll even give you the home court advantage. Any of y'all. I'll give you all the home court advantage. Tell me where to meet you at. You can meet me I'll meet you in a parking lot. I'll meet you at a park. I'll meet you on the beach. I'll meet you in North Philly. And I know how bad North Philly is. I'll meet you where you want. That's salty rant typing, is what that is.
Sorry.
It's all right.
I haven't found a way to turn it off yet.
Yes, Carmen Williams. I know him. I want Gary's. I think I got it, by the way. It's William Garrett Snow.
Sorry, guests and boys, I don't have a good salty rant for you tonight. I'm all saltied out.
I'm doing plenty enough for you tonight, ain't I?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna let Tammy take the show tonight.
It's William Garrett Snow, so you know.
But you know
That's where he got the fucking snowflake thing from. But he picked the perfect fucking icon. A ballless piece of shit. Scumbag.
So I'm gonna get ready for work. I'll mute, or if you want, I can pop off the panel. It's up to you.
It's up to you, buddy. It's all good. You can stay here all you want, be muted. If I have to remove you, I'll remove you.
I just wanted to explain it to Ann. That's what I call her. She's got that super long name, and I can't always remember.
Who talks with the wind, Ann.
Yeah. I just wanted her to know that I don't think it's funny that Gary threatened Peachy with physical harm or that he allegedly supports racism. I thought it was funny that he dug himself a hole so deep that even if he tried to dig himself out with an excavator, it won't work. He crossed the line, like you said, that cannot be uncrossed.
Yes. That was a line that was uncrossable. There ain't no coming back from that, in my opinion.
You know, most people expect me to do that kind of behavior, say that sort of thing, and I'm learning what not to say, and I'm learning not to give the same reactions I used to give when people say negative things. So I'm trying to be all like, you know, just like, okay, whatever.
Salty Rant, I never heard you threaten a fucking life.
I never have. I said one thing one time when I was fighting with the guy in California, the Megan's lister, and the cops came to my house for a welfare check.
Right.
That was after that whole birthday party bullshit.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that. So I don't know about that. I never heard it. But at least you told me.
Yeah,
but I can understand that with that Megan lister.
83 want to throw it in my face all the time. But, you know, look, it is what it is. We all make mistakes. We all do things. We all say things. But I'm not going to not own my actions or my words on the internet. I never try to slide it under the rug and say, no, I didn't say it. Yeah, if I said it, I'll take it. Take it right on the chin. I mean, why not? I said it. I got to own it.
Right. And I hate to tell him, he supports someone that says the N word a lot and has said the N word a lot in the past and said, I'm an old man.
I thought it was nice, though, that you gave Emo a
I
shout
get a
out. That
pass.
really helped Emo because, Emo's going through a hard time right now. So thanks.
I
That
don't
was
give
really
a
nice.
fuck about emo either. He is racist.
Who,
Okay.
Emo?
Yes, he is racist. Yes.
Yeah, but you said that Emo was right about Gary, so that was giving him props. So
That's the only prop I'll give him. Actually, I ain't even going to give him that because of the simple fact he called him a piece of shit. Gary's lower than a piece of shit.
I
Okay.
don't know how much lower that can be.
He's the amoeba on the shit pool.
Wow. I better go back to school because I don't understand science and shit.
An amoeba is a little microscopic piece of nothing that fucking runs around eating this shit.
Oh, is it kind of like algae on a boat?
No, it's actually a living organism that moves around.
Well, algae moves around too and eats. Oh, I don't know. Like
Yeah,
I said, I'll just
algae's a
take your word
plant.
for it. I'll just take your word for it. But
Yeah, he's the bacteria that eats the shit. How's that? Is that better?
that's even better. Yes, thank you.
Okay, there you go. It's the same thing.
That eats the shit. I'm going to use that.
Yeah, he
Don't
is
think
the
you can trademark that and make me pay you like I had to pay last time.
okay.
Because with all your patents and your bullshit, I'm fucking broke, Tammy.
But yeah, I am so mad right now. It's not even funny that Gary Snowflake would do anything like that. And then he tries to say I'm hiding. If I'm hiding, would I ever offer to come to you? Any place you want to have me at. So you're prepared and ready to rock and roll when I get there. I think not. And if you are an old man, Gary, bring whoever you want to fight in your place. I'll whoop that fuck's ass too. So all you got to do, if you're too old for me to fight and you're too much of a coward to fight, bring someone that you think ain't a coward and I'll fight them. How's that? Hey, Zeus, how are you? I'm not going to sit idly by and let someone threaten my friend's life, thinking he's funny or anything else. That's not funny. And anybody who supports that is wrong. Bouncer, you're funny as hell. Thank you, Bouncer. Golden gets up here, shares the screen. I'll do it. I'll play it. You crack me up, buddy. You do. You crack me up, man. No, he said he promised on Tank Boys, Golden. That is a threat to her life. He promised he would do that. Golden Eyes promised. There's the thing. You need to get Tank Boys where he said the word, I promise I would do that. If you got that, then I'll play that. Because he said the words, I promise I would do that out of his own goddamn mouth. I apologize to any of y'all if I pissed you off or whatever, but I don't care. You threaten my friend's life, threaten to put my friend in harm's way. I'll go to war. Just give me the time, give me the place, and I guarantee you I'll be there. Bring whoever you want to fight in your stead if you're old. Hey, why me, Joe? Bring anybody you want to come to your aid and be there in your stead. I don't care. Don't bring a big motherfucker though. Big motherfuckers make big dents in concretes. I'd be more scared of a little motherfucker. Just tell you. And I ain't that big of a motherfucker. Yeah, I'd still be more scared of a little motherfucker. Just tell you. Just letting you know. I agree. Be real. And thank you, Swimmy. I don't have her up here. I think she put it on her site, guys. Golden Eye site. Go so go check it out. No, Savage Audits, I can't say as I did hear that because when I went to go listen to it, it was gone. It was gone. Or I'd be saying something to that person as well. Thank you, Bouncer. So am I. Be real. I'm pretty damn close with that woman as well. She's a good woman, a very good woman. Joe Cool. Joe Cool. Joe Cool, get your fucking ass in here, Joe Cool. If you ain't here, I hope you're doing something about that. I hope you heard what I had to say. I hope you're figuring it out. You better go fucking whine and cry to the motherfuckers that hate me now. Because they'd be about the only ones that I think should probably might take you in now. And no, I'm not talking about Joe Cool. I'm talking about Gary Snowflake. So he'd be best off going whining and crying to the fucking lying pieces of shit over in Gen T stream and keep over there. Uh, he's live with Degeneration or was. No day, man. He's not here. I mentioned him. Read my message. Okay, there you go. So just what part of the clip are you talking about? He accused someone of being known racist and PC should not be associated with him. There's a part in there where he whines and cries that Peachy Ryder is real good friends with emo Howling Wolf, and that she supports him and everything else. But here's the problem: he supports someone that says nigger all the time and has and repeatedly said it and said, I'm an old man, so I get a pass. Fuck that shit. That's being a hypocrite. You want to call her a hypocrite? You're the fucking hypocrite, goddamn Gary Snowflake. She don't support his racist act. She supports him because she thinks that he's not all up here in the head, I believe. I don't know. I don't know about that. But I know she don't support him as a racist because I've never even heard the N word or any other racist comment come out of her mouth. And if you could show me one, I'll eat my words. I'll eat my words. I'll eat the crow if you can show me where she said anything racist. Emo, Emo Howling Wolf, CFW, Emo Howling Wolf. That's who the known racist she supports. Yes. But the known racist that he supports is Rob. Too Tall Rob has said the N word repeatedly and said, I'm an old man and I get a fucking reprieve because I'm an old man that grew up with it. Well, Emo Howling Wolf ain't all there in the head. He should get a reprieve. If Too Tall Rob gets a reprieve. He never said a word about Too Tall Rob. That part. See, that's even worse yet. Show me where she said it. I want that video. I want that fucking video where she said the N word. I want that motherfucking video where Peachy Ryder truly said the N word, other than to say it in a non racist way, like I've said it. I've said it in a non racist way tonight. You show me where she said used the N word that in a racist context anywhere. Hey, DDT. Well, I guess if that's the case, Bouncer, that I'm racist too. That exactly. It don't exist where she said the N word in a racist form. Hey, Mama Cookie. If she, hey, F equals one overtime. I agree. A good fishing trip would be good. If she's ever said it, it was in a non racist manner. Okay. Right there, Savage on it. Exactly. Using the N word academically or rhetorically is not racist. And if she's ever said it, um, that would be the only way she said it. Yeah, it's bad enough that Antifa was doing that, D man. You don't need some old fuck or some dumb fat fuck the 2 days before trying to cause her problems. And the way he talked today, I would not be surprised if he was the one who called that fat fuck on Peachy Ryder. Because it sounds like someone he'd hang out with. And it sounded a lot like the same words said. Yes, Antifa, we know about Antifa and them stirring the pot and shit. But she don't need some old fuck and some dumb fat fuck fucking with her. I like that 6 pound test spider wire mint green. Savage. Our F equals over one overtime. I agree, bouncer slab. I agree, Taryn. That's all he is. He ain't Antifa. He ain't no motherfucker that got hired unless it was Gary Snowflake. I know. I agree, Taryn. I'm so mad right now I can't even see straight. You can say all this shit you want about Peachy Ryder. You don't threaten to put her life in danger. I draw the line there. Okay. Say all the shit you want. Do not threaten anybody's fucking life. Because what he wanted to do could have cost her life with some of them people there. Yes, you're right. Doing something like that could put her in major danger. Uh, be real. Major, major danger. It could get her killed by saying words like that. Killed. These people are already sort of up in arms about this shit. I agree, Bouncer. I cannot speak about that other video from that psycho bitch. I didn't hear it. I did hear Gary Snowflake, and I confronted Gary Snowflake. You ain't kidding, DDT Rich. Rich. God damn, we agree on something again. Shit, it's Twilight Zone again, man. I agree. I agree, DDT Rich. Rich. I will never watch that fuck again. And it, and if you look, how many people got thrown out of her stream? I mean, after he got there, did you see that? It was amazing how many people just bloop 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 bloop. You freaking you the freaking god dang wrenches were awesome. You ain't kidding, CFW. You ain't kidding, hon. That woman will go out. It will give you the shirt off her back if she thought you could use it and need it. Hey, Bama Green Eyes. But for Gary Snowflake to say he wished he could fucking yell across to to them girls she was supporting, two young black women, okay, that she was supporting and trying to get a cop to talk to them. That was a coward to talk to them young black ladies, okay, and she was supporting their cause. And he said he wished he could yell across her phone and call her a racist to get something to happen. That is saying he wanted to cause her physical bodily harm. And he said later in Take Boy Stream, he promises he said it wasn't a threat. He promised he would do it. So he wants to cause her physical bodily harm. That is where I drew the line. You can't fucking want to do physical bodily harm to people. You can talk all the shit you want. You can call me an asshole. You can call me a cunt. You call me a motherfucker. You call me dickhead. Whatever. Don't threaten physical bodily harm like that. That can get you killed. Killed. And expect me to stand by idly. Or have you not all watched that before? I know I've done videos about it before. about people pointing guns at screens and then threatening. I've done quite a few videos about that as well. That's a threat of death by your hand. That coward wouldn't even do the threat by his hands. That's how much of a coward he is. He wanted other people to handle his fucking problem. He's a coward. He proved himself to be a coward. Not once, but twice. And still proving him to be a coward. Because she went off on him about emo howling wolf, DDT. Okay? PG Ryder don't really like what he's done to emo howling wolf. All right? Eh. But she never threatened to do physical harm to him. But when physical harm coming to him or anybody of his choosing, he's still a coward and won't give me the time or the place. Parking lot anywhere in Massachusetts, a park anywhere in Massachusetts, a fucking beach in Massachusetts, anywhere. I come to Massachusetts. Massachusetts is an awful big place. Let me know where to go. Anybody come up on the panel? If you all want to come up on the panel, there's the link. Anybody wants to come up here. I'm sorry. I won't let someone threaten a friend of mine like that. I don't give a fuck who you are. Be real, you're in Massachusetts? Well, supposedly so is Gary Snowflake, but he won't. He won't even give me a place to go see. I ain't sure. I don't. I don't. I Mama Cookie. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know how it would have happened. It happened to be a black man that started this. I don't know if it would have been a different outcome or anything else. I do not. You can only spell in chat, not gorilla. I don't think he is either, JJ. That's why he wouldn't tell me where to come meet him at. Hey, Kevin R. That was way over the line. Way over the line. You're right, be real. Guy Dab, you Savage Audits, you're welcome here anytime. You know that you've always been a good supporter and you've always been someone that's been polite in the chats. Hey, Richie. Sorry you can't sleep, bud. I think you're right, Be Real. I think he actually did say he was in Boston once. Yeah, that fat fuck with the hot dogs that was chasing her down and trying to fucking stalk her and cause her to get killed out there in the out there in them in them protests. Yeah, yeah. I hope she got the clip where he said he promised he would do something like that. That's the clip I want. Yeah, Frank Hassel is the fat fuck that had the hot dogs and stalking Peachy and trying to get her hurt. Frank Hassel, JJ. Frank Hassel. Golden could come on the panel. I asked her to. I asked Golden Eyes to come up here. Yes, she felt very threatened, Bouncer. He was trying to incite fucking riots on her. I think I would have been felt threatened too, Bouncer. That fucking Frank Hassel bitch was fucking trying to incite riots on her. And the same rhetoric came out of Gary Snowflake's mouth today. Just to let you know. Same almost word for word rhetoric. Same here, Be Real. Same here. I agree. Yes. I think Gary Snowflake fits in that category, Bouncer, after what he said tonight. I honestly believe that. Karen, that's funny. That's funny. I know Gary's watching this shit. He's a coward. He's a fucking coward. He gonna make some stupid ass video about me being pissed off about this as well. I'll guarantee he will. I don't care. He proved himself a coward tonight and lower than an amoeba. He's bacteria that eats shit. Go make a video of that, Gary Snowflake. Go make a video of that. Don't use your voice. Use my fucking voice. You fucking coward. Use my voice so that the people know how fucking pissed off I am and how much of a coward you are. Don't use your fucking voice. Don't use your fucking little Gary the Snowflake icon in the black suit. Don't use your little Gary the Snowflake bullshit. You can put me in a tutu all you want. I don't care. I think that shit's funny. But use my voice. Use my facial expression. Not what you want. You won't do that because you're a fucking coward. I could be when someone threatens a friend of mine's life. You damn right. I could be. I don't give a fuck who you are. And then when I call him out, eh, and then he lies and repeatedly lies. That ain't no fucking friend. That's a piece of shit. Actually, not a piece of shit. The bacteria that eats the shit. Right. Well, actually, no, there's laws in several states you can't do that. F equals one overtime. I don't know. Real, be real. All I know is he was saying this shit when she was out there protesting and also supporting two young black women. You damn right, Savage Audits. Or even suggest you would want to and promise you would if you have the chance. Exactly, Zeus. Exactly. You damn right I'm going to say something about a coward. Still ain't got the balls to come in my stream yet. What did Gary say, Kevin? He said that he would yell, if he could, he would yell across the peachy screen to two black women she was supporting and to see things happen. Okay. I have a problem with that. I have a big problem with that. That's putting a friend of that's saying you want to put a friend of mine's life in danger to the point she could be dead and not care. And then when I confronted him, he said, that wasn't a threat. That was a fucking promise. Yeah, he did tonight, Bouncer. He proved himself a coward, and the bacteria that eats the shit out of a cesspool. Holy shit! It is 12:12 a.m. I didn't know it was that late. I'm waiting. Matter of fact, I'll put the thing out here again. Hold on, I'm holding. I'm gonna have to probably refresh. Give me a second, guys. I'm back. Like I said, I was just refreshing. There's the link. There's the link. Yes, Richie. You have a good night, buddy. Yes, you are, Bouncer Slab. I love watching you too. No, be a true racer. You don't have to. Hey, be real.
Hey, Tammy.
I appreciate you being here. I'm sorry. I'm being beside myself over this. Telling you.
Sorry, let me lower my. I'm sorry, I forgot to lower the TV. Hold on. No, I'm just furious. Like I feel sick to my stomach. The whole protesting and everything going on has made me so anxious. Like, and then I saw Peachy that first night, and I feel so bad because in the stream I could almost tear up here. I was saying like, Peachy, go home. What are you doing? I felt like I was being a jerk, but I
I
was
know.
upset because like I thought she was gonna get hurt, and I couldn't even watch. That's how much it bothered me. But then I
I,
said, okay, you just have to go back. She's going to do it. She's passionate. And this is it. And like I sent money to her PayPal and I'm like, okay, I'm going to support her. But it was hard, very hard. And to hear this on top
mhm.
of it, I could punch a wall. Like it's disgusting.
I agree. Be real. You ain't kidding. I agree.
But
I
Tammy, I understand your frustration and your anger. I understand. But I know that you're better than that. And there's no, I mean, meeting him in Massachusetts, whatever, I could egg his house, but he's probably hearing this. But anyways, that's, I understand, but we're not going to do that, Gary. So just, whatever. But you know what? He's toast, man.
mhm. I mean, that's a friend of mine. Peachy Rider has proven nothing but to be a friend of mine.
Even if she wasn't a friend of mine, even if it was somebody that
Mm,
I wasn't really so fond of in the community, I still would be here saying the same shit because you know what? This is the last thing we need during this time. Is he joking?
I know. Well, not
I mean,
that type of joking. That could cause someone to lose their life.
no, exactly. But I'm saying this is the. I mean, he really did something so foolish. I mean, it's just absurd.
Yeah. And I honestly believe he is the one who called Hot Dog Boy to
Well,
get
maybe,
him down there.
but let's just play it fairly here without proof. I mean, right. You might, but if there's not proof
Well,
that he
that's my
can't,
opinion. Yes, that's
yeah,
my
okay,
opinion. I
right.
will state that. That's my opinion. And that's my true heartfelt opinion.
All right, but don't base your anger on that because that's unfounded right now. So just roll it back a bit.
Well, I'll roll it right back to what his own words, if
There
you
you
want me
go.
to. I
I
mean,
think it'd be best for you because you know we all can get angry and
Jesus, buddy, I
say
got
and
you.
do things we regret, right? So
Yeah. Hey, Zeus, what's up, buddy?
Tammy, how you doing, man?
Other than
he's
being pissed off at Gary Snowflake so bad right now, it ain't even funny. I'm doing great.
I'm just trying to split my screens here.
But I can tell you this, be real. Okay, you all know how I feel about Teresa R at times. Okay, for the most amount of time. Here recently, she's been really nice, and I've been able to get along with her. Okay, but before that, you know how I felt. Even when I felt that about her, I even told people, do not wish death on that woman. Do not do that. That ain't cool. You know
right.
what
I
I
mean,
mean?
not everybody gets along. I mean, there's a lot of different personalities, and there's actually a lot of strong personalities. And Deep Man will be the first to say that I'll be mouthy with her, and and like I'll still say something, and I'll speak right up, and it is what it is. But like what I said in chat is like, you know what? When you're a good person, when you're realistic and you have some humanity and human decency, you put that shit aside and you stand up for what's right. You stand up for for other people respectfully.
Right. And I can honestly say, never have I ever heard P.T. Ryder say the N word that I can remember, much
No
less
way.
say it in a racial slur.
No way.
Okay. Hold on
You
one
know,
second. Go ahead. Go ahead and talk. I just have to mute. And all.
me or Zeus?
Anyone that's up here.
I'm trying to catch up here with everyone.
Oh, okay.
Where's Golden? I thought Golden had the clip. She was going to come up and share it. Did you hear that, Zeus?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I thought Golden? Someone in chat. Oh, I got to go to the chat. Oh crap. I thought someone said Golden was going to come up on the panel and share the clip.
Yeah, I think D-Ban was trying to email her. Then D-Ban said she's coming, but I don't know because Golden said she was going to go live tonight.
Oh, that's true. I'm going to try to. I did come in on the YouTube side. I'm going to try to switch screens so I can go into the chat. If I lose you, I'll be back.
Cool beans.
Yeah, my phone wouldn't switch from the horizontal to the vertical. I don't know why. What happened? I didn't want to lose it. Let's see here. Well, hey, Zeus, look in your inbox. See if she's live.
Nope.
Okay. She's probably just getting it together. That's all.
Well, you also have to consider it's only 9:21 her time.
Right. She could be dealing with her kids or something.
Yeah.
I know. I forget. This is what I get. I get hung up like, well, uncontrollable. I was going to call him because he has it. It was on his channel, but now that it's 12:21, I really don't want to call him at this time. You know?
You want me to text him?
If you want to. Don't do it because I said I don't want to wake him. I know his wife is probably asleep. I mean, I don't know. I just didn't want to disturb him. If he wasn't-
Uncontrollable. Be real. Twist my arm and force me to text you.
Be real told me to text you, you ass.
All right, I'm back.
Thanks for the
Sorry about
warning,
that.
Tammy.
Hey, I know where you're sitting, Zeus.
He's texting uncontrollable because you told him to.
Okay, you wanted me to ask him what now? Come again?
Tammy, what did you want just to ask uncontrollable?
Uncontrollable had that clip.
Well, he was
Uncontrollable had it on a live stream he had today. I didn't ask you to do anything.
I know, I'm just
but
busting your ass.
but he had it on his live stream today, where the original words out of Gary Snowflake's mouth, and then how he also presented it, and then you need to go to Tank Boys and rewind that, and you'll see where he even said he promised, not threatened, promised he would do something like that. So, just to let you know.
This is for I Could Be. I think we're just right now, we're putting everything aside. This is about Peachy right now, or about what was, the whole incident with Peachy. That's what I think we're doing right now. I don't think that other subject matter is relevant right now.
Dang it, Mr. Make It or Make It Worse. You're wrong. Dallas is okay, but you need to root for Kansas City, good or bad. And believe me, I was a Kansas City fan when they only won one game one year. I remember that year. Oh my God, it was hard. And I was a Kansas City Chiefs fan then.
This is what I put in there for him. Hey, buddy, sorry to text you so late. Tammy wanted to know if you had the live stream of Peachy when Gary threatened her. Is that cool?
That's cool. But I did not want to know that. Why'd you put that in there?
Okay, then I haven't texted. I haven't sent it yet.
Okay, don't send that because
Don't use anybody.
I
Just
don't
send the
want
text.
I don't want him because I know other people that already have the clip.
Oh, I thought that's what you all wanted. Okay, all right, never mind. Then I won't send nothing.
Yeah. I said that it was on his channel, so obviously, actually, I didn't even check. Is his stream up? He doesn't.
No, he put that in private. It's not there.
Oh, God.
I don't want to mess with uncontrollable.
All right.
Yeah.
I didn't send it. That's why. Okay.
But guaranteed, when I get the opportunity, or other people get the opportunity, it will be there. Promise. Because they're checking into it. That's why I said I don't want you bothering him as well. Because there's already people checking into it, so with him.
All right, all good, buddy. Yeah, I mean the bottom, just like I texted in chat earlier, the bottom line is that just wasn't cool of a man to say.
No, it wasn't. And then he went on into Tank Boys. If you rewind Tank Boys live stream that he's got going right now, unless he's restarted it and put that on private or whatever. If he hasn't restarted the live stream, you can rewind it and see where he said it and promised he would do that if he was there or could do it.
What is his deal? Like, what is his problem?
He's pissed off at her because she went off on him a little bit about emo. And she wasn't even that mean about it. Okay. Just showed her displeasure and went on. Okay. About how he treated emo. Okay. honestly, I don't care about that because I think emo is a racist. Yes, I do. Do I think someone that would speak up for emo is wrong? Probably not, because that's their fucking opinion. But to fucking say, but if you form your opinion to a point that that you are basically saying you want to see physical bodily harm done to a person.
Yeah, but for some crazy reason, Tammy, he had it out for you because he was busting on you the other day.
Who, Gary?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm PT Ryder's friend. I'm sure.
Oh, we know Tammy hasn't left Zeus's house. Zeus has just put him in the basement. He's downstairs in the basement.
Yeah, I'm in the sex dungeon in Zeus's house, and he's got me tied to a wall. Oops, I forgot to have my arms up and act like I was tied to the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, she put it in my chat. My bad. Let me get to my channel. I didn't realize she had. I apologize, guys. Let me see here.
So Zeus, whatever happened with the drums and all that? Did you ever fix it so you can play your drums and we can listen?
Brian Johnson fixed it for me, but I got another professional studio mic. He needs to tweak that out.
Where is it at, Golden Eye?
I'm just waiting for him to get a hold of me, and we're going to go to private live stream so he can do that together with me. And once everything goes well, he's probably going to be the first one who's going to put me up live stream, and obviously invite everyone.
Okay.
I had no problem with the times I've heard Eric Brandt say that, so you know, for the simple fact it was not in a racist, derogatory remark, the ones that I heard him say. All right, Mama Cookie. Don't pay attention to the chat again, huh? Hold on. I was looking through my.
Okay, DDT said he just listened to it. So why doesn't DDT come up here and talk to us about it?
DDT knows he can come on my panel.
DDT, come on up and give us a what do you call it? An analogy of it or your take on it.
I didn't see the damn link to it.
The link is in the chat.
I can't find it. I see. I came back in, and I think it only gave me so far up on the chat.
Wait a second. You said sorry. It'll be ready soon. Wait a minute.
All right. He don't have a point to threaten anybody's fucking life, and to say he would gladly put someone's life in danger. I could be.
Well,
he don't have that right.
No.
Sorry.
Under the circumstances, I mean, that's just so dangerous to do. Under the circumstances that she was in,
You're wrong there.
That just wasn't cool. Period, man. It's already bad enough. We were all worried about her.
Right. Because it's dangerous, it's dangerous as being there.
Listen to what
and let's be honest, it's dangerous, and I'm not, and it's dangerous being a white woman being there. It is what it is. I mean, and she's not a racist, but you know what? There are some people. There's always haters out there, and under the circumstances of the situation, it's dangerous. Never mind adding on that what he did.
Yep, totally agree.
Wilma sent you something, Tammy.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
I Could Be says, well, Gary did have a point on if you support emo, then he's a racist piece of shit. Then go to a protest over racism. That has a point. That well, there's a typo there, but he has.
I
Oh, LOL, he has a point. But
I don't
we
care
don't talk.
about that point. That ain't the point I'm making. The
The
point
only
I'm
reason
making.
why Peachy stood up for emo because she feels bad that she feels that he might not. How can I say this in a respectful way? That
He might not be all there.
oh my
Period.
god, that's not what I
I'll
was going to
say
say.
it.
Yeah, okay.
I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. I'll say it. Sorry. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I
Tammy,
know you were trying to be nice.
Tammy, look what CFW put on there and Golden Eyes. Look what they put up there.
I'll look at that in a bit, and I'll Karen, Karen, and Mama. I'll look at that. I want to
So,
see what they
Sis, are
got
you
to say.
related to Robert De Niro?
They do
Oh,
look quite a lot. They do look quite a lot alike if you look at their pictures side by side.
He'd be
They
like your
look
third
quite a lot alike.
cousin.
Yeah. I think it's the Greek blood in both of them.
Well, you know, most people know that Chuck Bronson, I'm not going to obviously say his real name, are
He's your
really
twin
good,
brother.
are really good friends, and I support them and financially as well. And one evening, I told him, I said, "Man, I got to get my real name out of there."
I can't even get my freaking
And he's the one who picked it out, actually.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something, Zeus? How did it come about? It's like you just popped out of nowhere, which is cool and all that. But I didn't. So you were buddies with Chuck Bronson, or you were originally you got into his stream, and that's how you got involved.
I've known Chuck, I would say, only for about a half a year, about 6 months.
Okay.
Actually, I would talk about that. I don't like that shit. I don't care. I don't care who you are. Just saying. Uh, but I didn't hear that, and I can't get my damn YouTube to work right now, so I'm probably gonna have to go out and restart it.
Well, Golden posted a link, but I don't know if the link is from Tankwood. It says Tammy and Gary Snowflake added again, and then there's a link. Golden, why don't you just come up and explain it, please?
Hey, Tammy, I know where you at, buddy. Is your door closed?
Yes, it is.
Is it possible that you can open it up?
Taryn,
Why?
I'll talk about it. Taryn,
Because
I'll talk about it. Say it.
you'll get better reception, buddy.
Yeah, I can't do that
Yeah,
right
okay.
now.
I hear you. I understand.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my YouTube to freaking work. Golden, sorry.
I disagree. I've never seen any evidence that Eric Grant is a racist. For myself, I've never seen anything to say that I would believe he is. That's me anyway. I have no proof of that.
I think that is my problem, though, that I do have the door closed because it seems to come in better when I have the door closed.
Yeah,
Or come in better when it's open. So
that's why I suggested that, buddy. But I understand. I hear you. I know your circumstances.
yeah, if someone, if
I will.
be real, can you grab grab that link from Golden, and then we can try to put it up here? I can share it
Is it
through
in
you.
private?
Well, put it on the share through you.
Well, she hasn't put it up. She'd have to come into if she puts it in private chat, I guess, but she hasn't put it there.
Okay, she put it in the
All you
YouTube.
have to do, Tammy, is just hold down on the link and hit.
Oh,
And
I know how to
copy
do
it.
it. I know how to do it. I know how to do it. It's just my freaking internet's not working properly right now. And I can't get it to work properly without. Let me try something.
Well, DDT is saying that the video is unavailable.
It is because it's probably put in.
I'm confused.
Yeah, if it's unavailable, how in the world does everybody have it then? I'm with you, Be Real.
It's called mirror. It's called a mirror of it.
Unless if they mirrored it and recorded and kept it themselves.
Right. That's the
Or maybe
only way.
you can't share it. Is it not able to be shared? Is that what it is?
I'm trying to get the shit up. If it's her personal link, it would be all right. If it's his, I don't think I can do it.
Okay, I'm in the chat now. Let me see what I can do. I figured it out. Hold on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just even opened the freaking door and it's still not giving me internet right now. My proper. Try
Shoot, I
redoing
can't
that.
copy.
Oh, wait. Nope. It ain't letting me do it.
Golden said it was unlisted and now it's public again.
Well, maybe you put it out.
This shit is getting all tangled up.
Yeah. Hold on. If she doesn't want to come up on panel,
Yeah, that's what I said, Wilma. Yeah, I believe he put it in private at one point in time. Yeah, I even got the door open now because they said it'd be okay, and it ain't working right this. I don't know. I ain't never had this type of problem before. Let's try this. Nope. Maybe. Let's see.
Hey, Tammy, do you want me to copy Wilma's link there and put it in private chat?
Yes, please.
Done
Get
deal.
Goldens while you're at it.
Get Goldens. Where's Golden? Golden.
Yeah, Golden Eye.
Where the hell's... Oh, I got to scroll all the way up.
Ah, you bastard.
You see both
It's
of them?
weird. I could sit here and talk to y'all on this, but I can't fucking get my YouTube to work. That's weird. I wonder if YouTube's having problems.
Yeah, I got it, guys. Tammy, you see both of them in here I put?
Yes, I did.
All right, buddy.
And I'm gonna put a thing right now for it as well.
Dave Band, how you doing?
There we go. I got a tab with both links in them, so it should that should suffice for when my internet starts working properly again to be able to watch them. But yes, I do not agree with anybody. I don't care who it is and the racism. I don't care for that shit. Okay? If it's racist rhetoric, I don't care for it and I don't put up with it. But if I find that to be true, I will check it out. But right now, unfortunately, my goddamn internet's not working, so I can talk about that either. I don't know. I can't get to my YouTube page to know if I can share. Uh, we'll find. I'm trying to get to my YouTube page. It's not letting me get to my YouTube page right now.
Tammy,
That's why I need someone to share it for me in my thing.
those links I gave you are not working.
It's not that they ain't. They will possibly work. It's that my internet's not working properly to allow me to. Either that or YouTube's having problems right now. Just to say, I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Be real.
What is it? Be real talk. Zeus, is Be Real talking?
No. She just asked if her
Okay.
icon was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is. It's still up. Okay, my bad. I seen her just type that. You were talking.
Oh, she was talking. Shit.
I don't hear you. Let me refresh.
You can't hear her.
All right, I'm back. Go ahead and talk, Be Real.
Be real. Can you hear us?
Be real.
We can't hear you, but if you can hear us, jump back out and come back in.
Yep.
She said repost the link, buddy. Yeah, she's going to jump back out.
Okay, I got Tank Boy's part.
I got you, D-Band. It's already in there. And obviously, whatever else she wants, I can post them in there. Tammy, throw up the link, buddy. Tammy, can you hear me? Hello, hello. Tammy. Tammy. The fuck? No, he's not frozen. I don't know if anybody can hear me.
I hear you. I hear you. I'm trying to find the spot on this video so I can share it.
Yeah, Tammy, do me a favor, buddy. Throw your link first in the chat, and then do what you
Okay, if
gotta
I
do.
can.
Throw your link in the chat, then do what you got to do.
I'm gonna try. There it is.
There you go. I could just picture D-Band laughing now.
There you go, Be Real.
Oh my gosh, what a mess. I don't know what happened.
I don't either. It's StreamYards and all.
Okay, so I know you don't want to. Don't get upset, Tammy. Or maybe Zeus can do it. Or I think you guys are probably better to do it. But there's a lot of people that came in just recently. I think there's some feedback somewhere.
Hold on, I'm trying to
Oh,
get
maybe
it to the point where he promised it.
D-Band, I hear you.
Anyways, can someone kind of do a brief update, because everybody's asking like these questions and it's leaving all these.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it up to Tammy.
Okay. Zeus, do you have a TV on in the background?
No.
I have my YouTube going so I can find that spot.
You need to lower the volume because it's causing reverb. Hey, Golden.
Oh my God, I'm getting sick and tired of listening to you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in there.
Oh, you got it?
I gotta.
You got where he promised?
Yeah,
he would do
I'm
that?
gonna.
Persistency pays.
The links, I just put the link in there, D-Man.
Why did they be so brutally honest?
I put it back. There it is. Hopefully it'll go through. It didn't go through. Stupid dang crap.
Fucking YouTube. Fuck you, YouTube.
I agree.
It should be called FuckTube.
Yes. I agree with her a lot of times on that. There it is. There's the link. It gave it to me that time and let me do it that time.
Oh, I can't.
I tried to put it in there just a second ago and it said it rejected my comment because it's you may need to share the link another way. And I just did it the same exact way I did before.
There's a mess. Sorry, guys, I'm a mess. Oh, well, it is what it is.
It's just the way it is, girl. That's the way I look at it, Be Real.
I just got my makeup off, getting ready for bed until all this shit hit the fan.
Right.
You look marvelous.
Thank you, Zeus.
I'm waiting on Golden to share. That's all I'm waiting on.
Let's see if it's in the private. It's in the private.
She just put it up.
Okay, I got it. It's at 5350 to 111. Okay.
What the hell's all this number? 5350, 111? What?
I got a different. I must have a different numbering system from her because all I got 3 minutes and 3 minutes and some seconds, 4 minutes and some seconds, 6 minutes and some seconds, and then 6 minutes and some seconds. So hold on a
Why are you
second.
making this difficult, Tammy? Golden, can you share it? Uh-oh, you might have to switch us around. She has issues, or she's muted. Oh. What happened to him? Here we are, Zeus. What's going on? Tammy's muted.
I had to mute myself for a few seconds. Sorry. What's up?
I'm just saying that I don't know if Golden's muted or if she's like frozen because she gets issues with her phone. Sometimes you have, for some reason, that corner of the screen, I know it sounds crazy, but But can you switch the people around? It might help. I don't. It's weird, but it helps.
All right, I'll do it.
Now you're spotlighted. You need to get everybody back.
Oops.
Oh, we lost. See, we lost.
There we go. There we go. There you go. Now you can talk. Did that help, Goldie? I hope. I think she's froze.
Hold on a second.
But she did put in this. Let's see. What
She put a second link in there.
Yeah.
She might be busy with her kids or something.
She might be. That's fine. I can go up here and find it, and then I'll just share it.
Well, you know it's not so great when Uncun like puts it private because he doesn't usually do things like that. So.
JJ, even if Golden is muted, she should be able to hear us, unless if she stepped away for a second.
All right, just give her a minute. Yeah, just give her a second. She's probably juggling a few different things right now. Okay. Oh my God.
Okay, I've never screen shared before, so you're gonna have to walk me through that. Can you guys hear me?
Tammy, are you capable of walking Golden through a screen share or Zeus?
Am I capable of what?
Walking me through a screen share. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before.
Oh, go. You press share screen. Then it'll bring up the tab, and then it'll bring up.
I know I went through it. It didn't make sense. That's why I'm asking.
It's all right. I'm just finding the spot where I need to start this. Just give me a few more minutes, people. It won't take long. I'm almost
Okay.
to the point.
Hold on a minute. I'll see what I'm muting because my daughter's still awake and she has the TV on. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
Go ahead, Golden. Take care of the children. It's okay. We appreciate the link. We'll figure it out. I mean, you can stay, obviously, but I mean, I figured.
I'm just gonna mute. Sorry, guys. If I
Hey,
figure
Zeus.
it out, I'll let you know.
Hey, Zeus, I don't think she can. Can you share if you're on the StreamYards? If you get on using your phone, I don't think you can do that. Or if you're not if you did log on through StreamYards in desktop mode, I don't think you can.
There it is. Okay. Now, I want you all to listen to this.
Everybody mute.
Listen to this very good because I just got to it. All right. Now, let me get this started. Here goes. Riots on her. Try to incite riots on her. Hold on. Let me get back. Almost the very there we go. Beginning, you'll hear where he threatened to go across. He said he would go across her phone and incite riots on her. Try to incite riots on her.
It wasn't a threat. That was a promise. If I could have done it, I would have done it.
See, there it is. Right there. Right there. You heard what I said. And he said that wasn't a threat. That was a promise. He would have done it. If you wanted me to replay it again, I'll replay it again.
What we need to, I mean, and I heard it. I did hear it. But what I'd like to hear is the original.
Yeah, that's on uncontrollables. And as far as I know, that's in private.
Okay.
I don't know if this is, I don't
No,
know.
it's not private. I put it in the link. It's not private. I put the timestamps in there too.
He took it off of private because it was on private.
Yeah,
it was on private.
It wasn't private for me. I don't know what that was about.
Well, everybody that I had looking for it couldn't find it. Let's put it that way.
So you should be able to share that as well, Tammy.
I'm not trying to be a dickhead there, Golden.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Unless he allowed
I-
you to see it through his privates, because through the private section, because you can do that.
Yeah. Well, I watched it. I just put the timestamp in there, the time that he came on and the time he left. So.
Were you
Okay.
there, Golden, in the chat?
Uh huh.
And oh my God,
Yeah.
can you give us? Do you remember like close to verbatim what he said?
Well, not verbatim, but I've watched it, and in my opinion, it didn't seem like he would. It didn't seem like he meant that. He would. Fuck, I can't even. I've got so many things going on right now. Um, it didn't seem like, in my opinion, that he meant that he wished, her to be wished bodily harm upon her. That wasn't my impression. My impression
Do I need to
was,
replay
Well,
what
Let
he
him
said on
finish
tape?
I knew that I wouldn't. As soon as I said something, everybody would get. I didn't. In my opinion, it didn't sound like that. It sounded,
Do I
what he
need to
said was,
replay what he just said
Tammy.
on tape?
what he said is that if he was on her panel and on her phone and they could hear her, that he would say she's a racist.
Okay.
That's wishing bodily harm on someone, and you're missing one key part of that: to see things happen.
Well, you
Tammy,
can't
it's
say
just her
that he wished
opinion.
bodily harm on her,
Do I
because
need
he
to
never
replay
said
what he
that.
just
He
said
didn't
on
say that
tape?
he wished bodily harm on
I
her.
can.
He
I
said
can.
that. Can I speak, please? He didn't wish bodily harm on her. Those weren't his words. His words were,
Do I need to replay
Tammy, what the
if
hell? Let
he
him
were
talk, man.
if
what
he
was
were on
just said on Tank Boy?
Oh my God.
if he were on her panel, that he would tell everyone and make sure that, and if everybody could hear,
It's not
that
up
he
there.
would say that
So
she's
Massachusetts
right.
is a long way away. It's because he's still live.
He's still live?
He was just a few minutes ago, yeah. And you got to rewind it. Rewind it to the very towards almost the very beginning.
You guys are pretty. I mean, that's rude. She's talking. She
No,
provided
man,
the link
I
and
can
everything.
say nigger.
Oh, yeah.
So
No,
fuck
no,
you, Gary
Tammy,
Snow.
I know. Please, it's your channel, but we invited her.
You what?
She gave us the link, and she's getting cut off, and it's wrong. Can she please finish, please? Thank you.
I ain't listening to it after I heard what he said on Tape Boys. You can't
I
tell me he
appreciate
did
that, but
because he said it right there on
let
Tape
finish
Boys.
what she's
Word for
saying.
fucking word.
But
Word
that
for
was
fucking
based
word.
off of no. You were accusing him of saying something, and in my
And
opinion,
he
he
said he
never
would have
said.
done it, and he said he would do it,
Well,
and he
after you
promised
went on
it.
Boyd's channel and was talking to him,
It
it
don't
was kind of,
fucking matter.
in
That's
my
what he
opinion, you were
intended. And he
inciting.
said
So
if he didn't intend that, he wouldn't have said that.
weren't you agitating though? I mean, don't you
It
think
don't
that he
fucking
would have said
matter.
it?
If someone's saying I'm saying something that ain't right, I'm gonna tell him, motherfucker, you're a fucking wrong motherfucker.
He did tell you that several times.
No, the fuck he didn't.
In
He
6
agreed
minutes,
with that.
over 6 minutes in that
Tammy, why don't
video. Yes, he
Okay,
did
it's
tell
my.
you.
I feel like it's my. I have some accountability here. I asked her if she could tell me close to verbatim, and maybe I shouldn't have asked that because gee, it
Huh?
just really made a big mess. Make a big shit show. My God,
I'm just
it's
telling you what he said. I'm not.
Right.
When you
said,
hear out of his goddamn mouth that that's what he meant, that's what he fucking meant. I don't give a fuck.
he
that's
claimed,
and
he
that's
said
right.
he said that he felt that she supports a racist like Emo Howling Wolf, that he would go on her panel right now at that time and let everybody know that she supports a racist, and in his opinion that's racist. That's what
But
he
he
said.
did it.
Support
Did
him
he?
all the
He did it.
fucking time.
He did it.
You're a fucking hypocrite.
Now
I'm gonna bullshit.
replay this.
You're
Yep.
nothing but a
Did he put up the
hypocrite.
video?
That's all
Did he
you
put up
are,
the
Gary
video?
Snowflake. And
Did he
you
put up
threaten
the video?
fucking harm on a friend of mine. Why don't
Did he
you
put
tell
up
me
the
where to
video? Are
meet
you
you at?
gonna yell like
Tell
a
me where to
fucking
meet you
lunatic
at, Gary
or what, dude?
Snowflake. Tell me where to meet you at, Gary Snowflake.
You know where I live. I live in New England, dude. Come on up. Come on up.
New England's an awful big place, you fuck.
No, it's not. Roll it back. God forbid,
What?
it's probably like freaking nearby neighbor. That would be
What do
funny.
you want? What do you
Anyways, go ahead, Zeus.
In my opinion, you need to watch the
Drums.
entire episode, like the conversation. It's easily taken out of context if you don't know the entire conversation.
Bullshit. There ain't no context to fucking take. And if you want to fucking take that fucking view when he said it out of his own goddamn mouth, that's what he fucking made. You're fucking just as goofed up in
She's
the
not
head as
talking
everybody
about
fucking
tanks.
else.
Here we go.
She's talking
Fuck
about
that.
uncontrollables.
Fuck
The
that. No, I ain't letting it go. That motherfucker threatened a friend of mine. Fuck you. And if you don't see that, you're fucking goofed up in the head too.
Tammy, she wasn't talking about Tank Boy Stream. She was talking about uncontrollable.
Yes.
I don't care. If he said it right there, that's what he meant.
In my
Period.
opinion, it
You
seems like
can't
you were
say
taking his
that he
words and
didn't mean it when
twisting
it
them
came
around.
out of his mouth. He meant it.
In my opinion, it seemed like you were taking his words and twisting them around. I don't believe that
He
he.
agreed with what I had to say. Bullshit.
I don't believe that he
Bullshit.
would have.
Everybody that's ever twisted my words, I've told them they're a fucking lying piece of shit, and I won't let them twist my
He
fucking
never
words.
said
Don't even
that-
go there. You're
He
full
never
of it.
said that he
You're
wished
full
bodily
of
harm
it.
on her.
You're full
He
of
No,
it.
he didn't. But,
You're
but
full of it.
Golden, he implied what he said. Most definitely, and Zeus will back me on this. And Tammy, and most people in chat, it most definitely could have greatly put her in bodily, harm. I mean, it could have
And he
most
knows
definitely. I mean, thank God it didn't happen, but it could have.
Mhm.
It definitely put her in potential physical harm.
Yeah, it wasn't cool what he said, but he didn't physically
Yeah.
blank, threaten her.
Fucking shit. Where the fuck
Wait a minute,
you
Tammy,
coming from? He
Tammy,
said it right out of his goddamn
yeah.
mouth.
I agree, Zeus. I agree exactly. I don't agree
You're
with what he
all
said. It wasn't
bullshit
right.
if you didn't hear that out of his goddamn
I'm sorry, I did not hear that.
mouth.
Tammy, why are you
Goddamn one.
yelling?
And if you don't want to feel that way, then you don't support anybody in this fucking goddamn community, much less species warrior.
Tammy, why are you yelling?
Yeah, Tammy, relax, buddy.
No, fuck you. Because you all just heard it out of his goddamn mouth. He promised he would do it.
But Tammy,
He
when
said
you're
he
yelling,
would,
we
but he
can't,
didn't.
nobody can really
Like
hear
I
and
said,
understand.
Is that really wishing bodily harm on someone?
Yes, it is. He said it out of his own goddamn mouth. He
Okay.
promised he would do it. So it happened. Did you not hear what he said on Tank Boys? Or are you deaf? I sure the fuck ain't. I heard his words.
I'm sensing some like hate here, man. Like she's not a
That
messenger.
motherfucker threatened a good friend of mine, and you're saying it's okay. What the fuck do you think I would do?
First of all, I never said it was okay. Once again,
How would
you're
you
good friend with
twisting my words.
Hello.
I never said that it was okay.
you? How
Never
would you
said
feel
that.
if he did it to you?
I never said it was okay. Again, I
You
never
just
said it was
You're
okay.
saying, oh, I didn't mean to do it, so that's okay.
I never said it
Bullshit.
was okay.
Bullshit. That's exactly.
Never
If he
said that. You
didn't
wanna
mean to do
rewind
it,
this?
if he didn't mean
I-
to do it, and it ain't what he meant, then it's okay.
You want to
Bullshit.
rewind this tape back, Tammy? Because I never said that.
Take a deep breath.
You said your exact words is, I don't think he meant it that way.
I said I don't
So
believe
therefore, it's okay.
that he meant bodily harm on her.
Yes, he did. He said it right there in Tank Boys.
I
He
said I
meant
don't
it.
believe that he wished
And
bodily
he said
harm
he
on
promised
her.
he'd
That's
do it.
not what he said.
What the fuck did he say in Tank Boys? Yes, he did. What the fuck part of that do you not understand? He said it there in Tank Boys. Word for fucking word. You heard his words. Motherfuck.
Yeah, I didn't hear that part in the Uncontrollables.
Yeah. I listened to both of them. I didn't hear that he wished bodily harm on her.
He said it, boys. Who gives a fuck what he said on Uncontrollables? He said it in Tank Boys, word for fucking word. What part of that do you not understand? What the fuck? He said it out of his own goddamn mouth on Tank Boys.
Right. I think what Golden, I mean, Golden, I'm not saying she is or not, but sometimes we all want to see the good in people. And I think that maybe she's trying to convey that.
There ain't no good in that.
No,
Period.
listen, what she's trying to say is he said it, but he wasn't really implying that, like he didn't do it. But still, the implication
Who
right
gives a
there.
fuck about uncontrollables? You heard
No,
it. He didn't imply it
I
on Tank
agree.
Boys.
I agree. The whole thing is wrong. He should have never
He didn't
opened his
imply
mouth
it
and
on
said
Tank
it.
Boys. He
Right.
didn't imply it. He said he would do it.
Yes, I know. But it was after
So
the fact. It
fucking
doesn't
forget
matter.
uncontrollables. He's
Right.
used them words right there. It came out of his fucking mouth.
Right. And on Tank
But
Boys,
do
it
you
was
think
after
he would
the
have
fact,
ever have
but
said
it
that
still
had you
doesn't
not
matter.
gone up there and called him out for something that he never said?
You goddamn right I fucking wouldn't. I wouldn't sit there and agree with anybody that's saying that's something I didn't say. You're damn right I wouldn't. I would go to my
He
fucking grave.
admitted it.
And if you don't believe me, ask Teresa R.
Gary admitted it. He fully admitted that he said it.
Ask Teresa R. Where she's tried to put words in my mouth, and I sat there and argued with her for an hour and a half, and you were there. I think you were in that fucking chat, as a matter of fact, Golden Eyes. When someone puts words in my mouth, they ain't gonna put words in my motherfucking mouth, and then me agree with it. No
Which
fucking
chat
way.
was
Okay,
this?
well, let's not get off on a tangent here. We're talking about PG. Anyways, the whole bottom line is that what was done, what was said was not appropriate. And no matter if it was after the fact, if it was said as a ha ha, it doesn't matter. It's all
Agreed.
wrong. And you
Agreed.
know, that's what it is. And it could have, thank God it didn't, but it could have put her in serious harm, bodily harm. People don't realize that. It definitely could have. Right, Zeus?
But I mean, was he really going to go up on Peachy
Now, I
Rider's
want you to
panel?
think
Because
about
no,
this,
he doesn't
Golden
like
Eyes.
her, so therefore
I
it
want
would
you
never
to think
happen.
about this, Golden Eyes. If you were out there doing that and someone said that about you, how much would you have whined about it? I guarantee you would have whined about it a fucking lot.
They put you in
Well, I
that
wouldn't
danger.
have whined at
Oh,
all.
bullshit. You're full of shit. I've heard you whine before about people saying less than that.
Golden. Tammy, relax. Chill it out, Tammy. But Golden, right? I mean, the thing is, I don't
No.
know. He's probably sleeping away. I
God.
commend everybody here. I think this is awesome that we're all here to stand up for Peachy because it's awesome. This is what it's supposed to be, you know. And
Mhm.
people should be defending people when we all come together, whether we all get along or not, or whatever the situation is. You know, we should all be
I've never
there.
heard Peachy say anything racist
No,
or
now Peachy saying
anything
the
like
N-word.
that.
She's good.
The only reason he said that is because she thinks she's
She
the greatest
supports Emo
friend
Howling
with
Wolf.
Emo.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Mhm.
I hate to tell you, he's great friends with goddamn Too Tall Rob, who said the nigger word many times.
Oh,
Too Tall
God.
had said to
Man,
Joe
I
Cool
can get
many
away
times
with
that
it.
back in the
I
day,
was-
if you stole my bike, you were a nigger. And Joe Cool tried to explain to him over and over and over and over. But but Too Tall says that's just my hair. That's just the way it was. He will not hear anything else. It's pretty ignorant, but whatever. Racist? I don't know. Ignorant? Yeah, I don't know. High ass? Whatever. Whoa. Lack of gray matter? I don't know. It's maybe all of the above. I can't really say.
Hey, Tammy, can I ask you a question?
What?
We all know.
I just showed it. I could be, you dumbass. Give me the $500.
Tammy, we all hear me out for a second, Tammy. We all know and agree what Gary did wasn't cool. Now, let me ask you this question. Are we all entitled to our own opinion just like you are?
Not when it came straight out of the motherfucker's mouth. That's what he wished.
Okay,
No, the fuck. You cannot have that fucking entitlement because he said it out of his own fucking mouth.
But respectfully, I hear you. I understand where you're coming from, but that's your opinion.
No, you heard it. It came out of his fucking mouth. He wished it and said he would promise to do it if he could.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
Word for fucking word.
I didn't hear it.
Do you want me to replay it again?
Oh my God, why are you yelling?
if possible, because I know
That's okay not to you.
Because this is a goddamn fucking friend of mine, and if you think it's fucking funny, fuck you.
Come again? What?
He's
She
talking
says,
to
why
me.
are you yelling? Fuck you, it's my goddamn friend of mine, and I'm goddamn fucking pissed. And you would be too if anybody fucking did it to you.
Yeah.
Serious, what would you, how pissed would you be if someone did that to your mama? Think about it.
Look, I agree. What Gary did was wrong.
Right.
Fucking ass, you ain't gonna tell me that. I know how
And we
Greeks are.
said that.
Don't
I
even go
said
there
that.
and play your cool dude attitude. If someone did that to your mama, you would have been going to whoop their fucking ass. And I goddamn know it. I know how Greeks are. You forget I grew up around some of them down in fucking Florida. Greeks whoop people's ass. So think about that. What if that was your mama that was said to? Think about it, Golden Eyes, if that was one of your good girlfriends or
I
good
didn't
boyfriends
say,
that was said to.
listen, I
Think
didn't
about it.
say that it was
Don't
right.
even.
I
Don't
didn't say
even.
that it was right, and I didn't say that I agreed with it. What I said is what I believe he said in his stream. That's all I said. You asked me to be real, asked me what he said in the stream. I said that's what he said in the stream.
You gave your fucking opinion, and your opinion was fucking wrong, and it was proven in that stream right there in Tank Boys.
An opinion isn't wrong, it's an opinion. It's
Well,
not neither right or
it
wrong,
is
it's
when
an
you got
opinion.
the facts right in front of you. Your opinion was fucking wrong when you got the facts right in front of you.
All right. Well, everybody can watch the clips that I put in there and make your own assessment.
Fuck calming down. This is my goddamn friend, and you ain't gonna fucking do that to a friend of mine. Period. And when he sits there and goddamn says it out of his own goddamn fucking mouth, you damn right I'm pissed. And anybody that says it ain't fucking right, says that he didn't say it when it was right there, word for word out of his goddamn mouth.
Hey, Tammy, can I ask you a question? I honestly didn't watch it with whatever you're saying.
You got the link there. Go
We haven't
watch.
seen on phones. And
But
Tammy,
my question to you is, can you tell me word from word exactly what he said?
Zeus, no, we need to play
I
the clip.
can't say it. I'll replay it so you can hear it word for word.
No, we need to play the uncun clip, Tammy. And Tammy,
I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about that clip.
Tammy,
This is
Well,
the clip
that's
that
based
matters
off of
because
this.
this is the clip that
Oh my
fucking
God.
he said it in.
Well, that's what this is based off of, that whole scenario. So
exactly.
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? He blew it out of the fucking water when he said what he said right there.
We
Period.
know that, Tammy, but not everybody else does it. Not everybody
It don't
realizes
fucking
that.
matter. His words right there damned him.
Will,
Who
mother.
gives a fuck?
Tammy, we understand that, but there's a lot of
No, the
people that
fuck you
have no
don't.
clue where you're
Because if you
coming
did, you
from.
wouldn't be asking to hear it. Their words was what damned him.
Let's
Completely.
all yell like Tammy. Tammy, woo! Let's all yell like Tammy and see how it works out. Ready, Golden? Ready,
This is
Zeus?
my
Let's all
goddamn
yell. Let's go
stream.
do it.
About that.
Yeah! Well, I mean,
That
come
I'm
is
not
on, man.
married.
This is my
Okay.
goddamn stream, and I'll fucking
Yeah.
talk
I
when
know,
want to on it.
Tammy.
How about that?
And I said, with all due
Wait.
respect, love you to death, man, but we're not trying to give you shit. It's constructive
Bullshit.
criticism.
You're trying to cover up that motherfucker and what he said in that goddamn stream right there.
619.
Because you want to see the uncontrollable clip. That's the clip that fucking he said it in.
Why? Because the
You don't need the
uncontrollable clip.
uncontrollable clip when you got that clip right there.
No,
I
I
gotta
know.
pee.
Out of his own fucking goddamn mouth.
I
It
gotta
only
pee.
seals the deal. It only seals the deal there, Tammy.
I have to pee. I'll be right back.
Sorry.
Golden, pee for me too, please.
We're not,
Sorry.
Tammy, we're not trying to say that we need that to agree with you. Come on, man. I've been here from the beginning. So no, we're just saying we want to hear more because you know what? It'll expose him more. Okay. And we're all here because we care and we got PT's back. We're not here doubting you or anything else. And I appreciate and
Well,
respect
you
your
keep
passion.
saying he didn't say it when he did.
I didn't say
it
that.
right there on
No,
his chat.
No, you're upset because Golden gave her opinion. And I'm sorry that I
No,
asked
you
her.
don't keep saying he didn't say it when he
I
said
didn't
it right there on that fucking chat right there.
Tammy, that
And he
wasn't me.
did.
I heard it. Wasn't me. I'm just trying to say, please stop. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, and it is your stream. You can boot me or whatever, but screaming, it's hard to understand, and everybody gets all riled up. It doesn't help the situation. Can we just talk with a regular tone and discuss this? Because, out of respect for Peachy and everything else, we don't need to scream and yell. Nobody's here to dispute it. We're here because we care. Right, Zeus?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
God. He left.
No, I'm here. I'm
Oh,
trying to calm down like you're asking me to. Give me a chance to calm down.
okay, thank you. Do you have a coffee? What do you want to drink? Hot, nice ice water or something?
I don't want
Zeus, hook him up, man.
that Zeus's, or I would, or he probably would. He probably already had me a cup of coffee and a cup of water sitting there ready for me to drink. You're a fucking liar, I could be. Get the fuck out of here, you dumb fuck.
What was that?
Again, we're fucking disagreeing again. I could be. Damn, we were on a good report there for a second. Then you go with something stupid again. A fucking
Who's
idiot.
disagreeing? Who's disagreeing?
I could be.
No, just ignore. I watched both streams. Gary never said I wish to. Okay, well, you know what? Hey, fine for his opinion, but the majority rules. Just play the clip. Doesn't matter. Don't get all fired up what people say. There's always going to be opposition, right, Zeus?
Yep. Hey, Golden, are you still in there?
She had to deal with her kids, I think.
Oh, that's right. She said
No,
she
she said she had to piss.
had to go pee. That's right, because I told her to pee for me too.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
she had
I'm
to go
gonna
pee pee.
too. I'll be back.
No, I ain't go to a Mahdi. It's
That's where
all
you
right.
went, Tammy.
I could be has his own stupid ass opinion, and I'll let him have his own stupid ass fucking opinion. Is that better? I at least I said it calmly. I ain't yelling. I didn't scream it. I just said a few things that were probably too nice. Sorry. God damn it. I know, Salty. I'm trying to calm down. Sorry. When it comes to my friends, okay, I'm ready to go to war for my friends with shit like that. And I told you that. Okay, and she is a friend. Okay, a damn good friend of mine, and she's proven it time and time over. Just like Zeus proved that he's a damn good friend to me. And I can tell you now, Zeus, if I seen something like this for you, you damn well right. I would fucking go to bat just like this for you, buddy. Golden Eyes for you.
Yeah, but how can you be my friend, Tammy? You told me to go fuck myself.
Yeah, and you know what? I told Salty that too before, and he told me to go fuck myself, and fucking we're still friends too.
Okay.
Hey, Golden Eyes,
Yes,
did you just send something?
I did.
Okay, I didn't know if that was you.
I'm telling you now, Zeus.
Yeah, it was an email to tell you to go fuck
you,
yourself.
Golden Eyes, even you. Golden Eyes, even you.
Go fuck up. Go fuck yourself,
If I
then,
see
guy.
someone say this about you,
And the guy
I
would
would
say,
go
if I
this-
could,
go this
the guy would say, if I could, I would.
I'm sorry, Tammy. What were you saying?
I said if even you, if it was you that I heard this shit, I would go to these lengths for you.
I know you would.
I mean, because I do, even though I'm a fucking dickhead and I talk stupid shit sometimes. Okay, tell y'all to fuck off, whatever. Don't think I don't care for you. Okay, I do care for you. And I think you're a fucking awesome person. And I would tell someone to go fuck off over you too.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, so where's the clip now? Do we have that clip?
I hear something.
It's on the private chat in the beginning. Oh, okay, never mind.
There he goes. There you go, Salty, if you want to come up here.
Oh my
You know-
God, Salty. Golden
Lord
thighs.
God.
Golden thighs.
All right.
They did.
How funny.
You just don't want to pay the $500 that you said you did last week.
I like what Savage Audit said. I'm going to go back to it. Let me see if I can find it. Savage
Savage
Audit said,
Audit's cool.
he said, when an intelligent woman makes a suggestion, it's always good. It's always a good idea to take a moment to consider the words. I say this as a man of experience.
Amen.
Deep in slaps and kisses. Slap that shit. Oh yeah.
Too funny. I tend to attract men that like to argue with me. I would prove they're right.
I feel like I started that shit, man. Like I asked you to voice your opinion. Oops, a daisy.
Oh,
Bad
no.
bad female. Ooh.
Right?
Who is Navin Johnson?
Who is he? I don't know. There you go, Salty. We all been fingered.
You know, and sometimes I
That's
feel like
right.
tearing dicks off.
Well, you have to talk to your wife.
You're right. That's why I calmed
That was
down.
my question. I'm glad Navin brought that up. That was my question. Yes, honey, you can have more pretzel.
And by the way, the reason I did calm down is I did have 2 women and a very good friend up here telling me to calm the fuck down. Okay. So, and they were making sense. My brain wasn't comprehending. My brain is slow when it comes to trying to calm down when I'm mad. Okay. So yes, I did go off and I told you, at least you know how I feel.
Tammy, can I ask you a question? It's just a question, so please don't go off on me.
I'm trying to stay calm.
But why would Gary Snowflake getting up on a panel and yelling the word racist, that she's a racist, incite her to be and incite the crowd and have her be put in danger? Do you think that Black folks would immediately beat the shit out of her or
She
try to
had
murder her? I
Antifa
mean,
all
I don't get
around
that.
her.
You think Black people are that
Golden.
mindless that they would just do that?
Golden.
What about
She had Antifa all around her at that point in time.
Yep. And they all wanted to beat the shit out of her, calling her a piece of shit.
She
and
was
everything
already
else.
being threatened at that point in time. They just needed a fucking catalyst. If he would have got up there and said that and actually was capable of doing that, that would have probably got her ass beat, if not killed.
Yep. They were
If he
fucking
conveyed to them that she said the N-word, that's what you mean, right?
Saying the N-word and also yelling out that she's a racist. Yes. That could have got her ass beat at the least and possibly killed because she had Antifa all around her. They were already threatening her at that point because she was a white girl.
I understand it's a volatile situation, but me personally, I'm not uncomfortable around Black people. I'm just around them all the time.
Hold on. You just missed the point there. Golden, you just missed the point there.
No, I didn't.
These men and women. Men and women both had already been threatening her. Okay,
Yep.
because she was a white girl and
I've been
stating that she's white and didn't belong there.
But you have to agree that more often than not, she was received with peace by Black people in that crowd.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying at that point in time when he said he wanted to do that, there was Antifa all around her, already threatening her, already telling her to get the fuck out of there. She's white. She didn't belong there and everything else.
But they weren't
and he knew it. And he saw it. And he was watching it.
I didn't hear him say anything about Antifa. But
okay, he was watching what was going on at that time because Uncontrollable had it up there.
Yeah, there was no sound. It was just
so he knew what was going on. It was them
discussing and then watching the video. There was no sound or anything. That we weren't listening to a PG stream. It was just Uncontrollable and Gary Snowflake up there having a discussion while the video was playing.
And do you not think he had that going in the background?
What
That motherfucker's
Gary
in every
Snowflake
damn
watching it?
string.
I have no idea
Don't
what
think
Gary
he ain't
does.
in people's string.
I have no idea what Gary does. He could be yanking it for all I know. I really don't give a shit.
Hey, Tammy.
Wow.
I guarantee you he's watching this right now. Do you think the motherfucker has the balls to come up here and talk to me?
Maybe.
Hell,
Who
fuck.
knows?
Hey, Tammy.
Yes.
Tammy.
This.
What's up,
Tammy.
Bruce? What?
How you doing?
What? I'm doing a little better now. I ain't fucking yelling and screaming at the top of my lungs, ain't it? Am I?
Hold on a minute. I'm sorry.
I'm actually trying to discuss, but
I
I'm
think
sorry.
I think it was funny when Gordon just said, "Oh, Gary could be yanking it for all we know." Well, how do you know I'm not yanking it?
I
I'm in
might
a
be
dark
yanking it too.
in a dark car with no windows.
You might see me, but I might be yanking it. You never know. You don't see my hands.
That's right.
We all know Mr. Malaka always yanks.
I really don't want that image burned into my mind.
I mean, could you imagine Kermit laying next to you in the bed smoking a cigarette?
No, I don't want to imagine.
And you're like,
that
Kermit, are
at
you going to
all.
start? Kermit's like,
No.
oh, I've already started and I'm already done. I'm already through a half pack of cigarettes.
No. Ew.
Creepy.
Hold on a minute. I got to go track down my
You
pretzels.
love the
I have
frog. Admit it.
little.
You love the frog.
Look at that face I made. Hell, I did a great fucking stop on that face of mine. Look at that. I'm gonna fucking God dang, look at how man, I didn't know I looked that stupid when I was yelling and screaming. But damn,
You
I do
said
look
it, not
stupid.
us.
Hey, I said it. You're right. I do look stupid when
It's
I'm yelling
funny.
and screaming.
Hey, Jamie Tank Boy is lucky I don't give him that age-enhanced photo of you looking like an old hippie rebel.
Oh my God, that shit's fucking hilarious. There's Gary Snowflake's next fucking screenshot. There you go, Gary. I put it up there for you. Go get a screenshot and make that one talk. Why don't you use my words though when you do it? Don't use your own. Just saying. And then the real gist will get across, not the fucking piece of, not the scummy amoeba bullshit that you want to pull on that.
I was never mad at Peachy
I was
D-Band.
going to say that. No, that was just a heated discussion. That was
Yeah,
not
we
like we
were-
hate each other.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a sight to behold, ain't it, Savage Audits? I know I'm an ugly motherfucker, but damn, that one really took the cake right there.
I mean, just for that, I'm gonna stop sleeping with the wife for a couple of days just to get over my recovery. God damn, Tammy.
Now you see how I won Ugly Men contest. Y'all asked. There you go.
I figured you just pull down your pants and bent over, but you know, what do
No,
I know?
I
Salty,
just- actually, all I
Salty's
did
the
was
reason why
play with
us
my
women
belly
don't
button.
show our faces because Salty will be like watching our videos.
Shit, I'll be like,
Oh,
wow. Like, you know what? It doesn't matter if you use the picture from when you were younger as compared to how you are now. I think people should just put their
Oh
faces.
no, I didn't, David Johnson, and you damn well know it.
Except
So
for
don't
me
even
when I'm
go
in
there.
uniform.
Go play your game somewhere else, Nathan Johnson.
I like this picture. And
Go
it's
play
not
somewhere else, buddy.
it's
Go
not
play.
old.
No, I don't
Go
care.
play. Go
I
play
like
your
it.
game somewhere else because you're trying to protect Gary.
Oh my God, they like to get you going.
So,
I mean,
Salty, how you doing, buddy?
I would show my face, but I'm at work. I'm in my security uniform.
Are you at the morgue?
Mhm.
Cemetery.
I'm at work.
Cemetery, yeah, cemetery.
Salty, how you doing, man?
Bandit,
I'm
how
tired.
are? By the way, hey Bandit, how are you? I didn't see you come in. You snuck in the back door there, buddy. How you doing, Bandit? Sorry.
Hey,
That's
man, I'm
my
not looking at chat, so if anybody's seeking me in chat, sorry.
Bandits. Bandits. There's a good friend right there too. Bandits put up to my ass, or put up with my ass through thick and thin. I'll tell you that now. He's always been there for me.
And if you're not careful, Tammy, he's going to take that leg off and kick you in the ass with it.
He might one day. He might.
I wonder where
Salty,
Peachy is. You think Peachy's sleeping right now? Hopefully she's sleeping and relaxing.
Why don't you get the $500 for my
Right.
could be that he owes me already?
Hey, Salty.
Yeah.
I don't want you to think I was ignoring you when you were texting me, buddy. I was driving back over 600 miles, and I had people texting me and calling me, and I was looking at my phone for the GPS, driving at nighttime, and that's why I finally got a hold of you afterwards.
That's okay. I'm not worried about it. We all got lives. I'm not the most important person there.
All right, buddy.
I rank low on most people's lists, even my wife's. It's all right.
Oh, shut up. I know where he ranks on his wife's list. That's bullshit.
I could look all. You guys want to see a picture of me with my glasses on and without any makeup?
You have pictures of yourself on your channel. You're pretty.
Oh God. I mean, I'm not saying I'm
I
like
didn't say he was from Jacksonville, Nathan. I never said he was from Jacksonville, you dummy. And
Nice.
believe it or not, there's a whole bunch of people with that name when you go to look it up.
Nabin is
my hair's up in a bun. And
I like
that's
no,
my
I like
glasses.
I like calling
That's
Nathan
what I
a
look
dummy.
like most of the time, to be honest with you.
You look
I can't
good.
see you. I gotta refresh. Hold on.
Tammy, are you sure
No
you're not over
filter,
I can
fuck off.
please out?
No filters. Just a picture.
I like
Hair
so
up in a
you
bun, wearing my glasses. Looking
That's
That's what I
good.
expect
all
from you.
crazy.
You kind of give me the whole librarian vibe. Librarian golden eyes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of that club in Vegas called the Library?
No.
go.
I'd almost picture you hanging out at the library.
You are
Oh,
cute,
God.
Real
Golden.
place. Really? Is that a
Golden Eyes,
brothel?
you are cute.
Thank
No, it
you.
ain't. If you look up that name, there's 100 of them, Nathan Johnson. I already looked that name up. There's like 500 of them throughout the United States, you dummy.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you. I could be. I do look just like my mother.
Hey, at the end of the day, you know what? You can be the prettiest person or the prettiest girl, nicest looking guy, and the personality makes you ugly as hell. So you know
All
what?
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
And I've
I've
met
been
some
out with some
unattractive people
douchebags
that
here in
have
Vegas,
become more
boy.
right. And I've met unattractive people that when you get to know them,
I
they're
would
very
bet on
attractive.
that, Nathan.
Except for you, Tammy. Only kidding.
What?
Never mind.
No. You said it. Don't make me have to rewind my own damn stream.
Okay, someone find the clip. Find the clip. Let's see how
Oh my God, right?
we'll be here till tomorrow.
But Golden Eyes, you do look cute in that picture.
Thank you.
You're
Well, that's what I
Careful,
look like
Tammy.
right now.
Careful,
I don't have my
Tammy.
glasses
Keep talking
on right
like
now,
that,
but I
I'm gonna
don't
start
know.
blushing.
Holy shit! Everybody got all quiet all of a sudden.
Mm.
I think I glitched for a second.
Mhm.
That ain't true, Mister. Make it
Oh,
worse
so
to
Golden,
make
are
it
the
better.
casinos open yet in Vegas?
One is there's let's see, I think it's
The library.
Palace Station. Palace Station's open only because they went far and beyond the health codes.
Hold on 1 second.
They wanted
Hey,
to open
David.
early.
David, as you told me, put up your PayPal, buddy. You'll get $500. Put up your PayPal.
But the
Sorry,
lockdown isn't being lifted until the 15th.
The lockdown.
Yeah, our
where you're-
lockdown's like in 3 phases. So
Yeah.
Oh,
We're not
what-
going to be. Yeah, the 15th is when we're supposed to open back up. But
Are you talking about?
we'll
Are you talking about the coronavirus lockdown?
we're talking about the
Yeah.
racist lockdown. What do you think we're talking about, dude?
the corona, yeah.
They good.
Well,
Well,
now-
actually,
now
there's
with the
people right
riots,
now that
we
are
don't
locked
know.
down in there.
Yeah.
There's people right now locked down, not totally locked down, but they have curfews in different cities right now. I
Yeah,
thought
with
maybe
the
that might have been what
riots,
you could have been
with
talking
the
about.
riots, we don't know what's going to happen because we'd had an officer shot in the head yesterday. So
Right.
he's not dead, thank God, but he has some brain activity. And he's a young guy, but yeah, somebody walked up to him and shot him in the head.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So yeah, shit's just crazy.
What are you
I'm
cooking? Be
eating.
real.
Oh, I made pasta with, it's my creation. It's pasta with ham, but it has like, first I grilled, well, not grilled, but I kind of fried up some chickpeas. I might be like chickpeas, you probably don't. I like chickpeas. But anyways, and I put veggies and I had
Be right back.
ham and I had chicken and I kind of mixed it all together.
You know, I
Anyways.
wonder if Tammy Sting has sticker shock because now he's getting comfortable. He's walking around the house with no shirt on, and
He always does that.
I know, but if ever came to my house, he couldn't do that.
Why not?
He
Get
didn't
the old lady downstairs, heart attack.
You see my puppy. Oops.
I live with two women who are sisters who are both widows. And then I live with my wife, and she's kind of a widow because, you know,
Say
I'm
hi,
always
Loki.
out at night.
Loki, sit. Sit. She's laying down now. She's tired.
He's like, why would I sit? I'm on camera.
Treat. Like I call her Cookie. Her name's like Cookie. Sit. Sit.
Oh.
Treat. Sit. She's being lazy.
He's laying
Roll
down.
over. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over.
Poor
She's
dog.
Dude, you tell me to roll over, I'll roll over. I don't care if I'm getting a treat or not.
Well, you better
Aw.
be giving me a treat if you're gonna roll over. Yeah, okay. Goes
I'll
both
give you a
ways.
treat if you roll over.
I have a feeling that Salty would comply.
You know, I will.
Too funny.
I will tell you, the key to a successful marriage is compromise. My wife tells me to jump
Tammy's
how high.
side.
Well, key to any successful relationship, whether it be love, friendship, whatever, is compromise. Right, Tammy? Stop yelling.
Happy wife is a happy life. Trust me, I know from experience. You know, before my wife got a job at Walmart, we used to go to the local Walmart, and I would get in the little handicap cart, and I'd ride around, and I'd curl up my arm and drool, and I'd smash into the end of the aisles all the time, right? And then I would creep up behind my wife, and I'd put my hand on her ass while she was bending over to grab something. And I remember doing this one day, and this woman was glaring daggers at me like if looks could kill. She's like, that's disrespectful. I'm like, I know. How do you think my sister feels?
Oh. You remind me of my ex-father-in-law. He was like, had that kind of humor.
Well, you know, I mean, I was doing it to play with her. Now that everyone knows I'm her husband, there's no way I can say, oh, yeah, this is my sister. She tried to introduce me to one of her coworkers. I'm like, oh, I said, hi, nice to meet you. I said, I'm Kate's brother. And she's like, no, you're not. You're her husband. I'm like, why the? And I looked at her. I'm like, why did you tell our secret? And she goes, I don't want you going around saying you're my brother. Why not?
A lot of people don't appreciate that kind of humor, but it's funny. I know you know, you have to understand it, but if they've ever heard it before.
God damn, I'm freezing my ass. I'm
You
sorry.
know, one day I was working in the cemetery, the one that we lost the contract on.
Are you a
where
grave
Randy
digger?
Rhoads is buried.
Don't tell me you're a grave digger.
No. And I remember I was in uniform, and, you know, this is before I started gaining a truckload of weight. And I bent over to grab something for somebody, like their purse or whatever. And this woman came up and palmed my ass, just put the whole palm right on my ass and like, squeezed real hard. Like, I jumped up like 20 feet. I looked behind me. I'm like, get out of there. You're not my uncle. And then I walked away laughing, and everybody's like, what the fuck?
Hey, Tammy, D-Ban is going to kick my ass.
Why?
She requested if she can have a wrench.
I'm getting it now.
Oh shit, D-Ben's got a wrench. I'm
Oh,
not
for
safe.
the damn wrench.
I got a
You
wrench.
got a wrench, Salty, so you're safe. You're safe. You got a wrench
I'm out of
too.
here now. Only kidding.
Look, okay, there we go. Hold on. Damn it.
I was watching that furry potato live. where she was
D-Van
Oh
having
now
my
a-
has
god,
a
that
wrench.
was awful. I'm sorry that I can't watch that. Like,
There you go.
Oh,
Dan.
CCW is a racist.
not racist. No, the whole thing is just about drama. It's just so. Oh my god, they flip sides every minute. Like, ew.
It's funny.
Goodbye.
It's funny, but it's like
Salty,
it's
you
worse
wanna
than Jerry
rack that?
Springer.
Never mind, I'll get
Do I
it.
want to what?
I
Nothing,
said it's
I'll
worse
get it.
than Jerry Springer.
Girl, you
Oh,
ain't never
no,
lied about
nothing
that.
The
Jerry
fuck off
Springer.
production thing and her filming CCW over the fence. Oh my god, like really?
Wait, what?
Yeah, but
What did I miss? I go grab a
CCW doesn't
blanket
learn though.
and I come back and now what?
You go ahead and
CCW
tell.
doesn't learn though. That's the funny part. How many times has Furry tripped his trigger just by aiming the camera at him?
I
It's
know.
hilarious.
What scares me the most is to think that what's, oh my god, I can't think of her name.
Catilla?
Catilla actually cohabitated
Mm.
with him over there. Like, oh god, like really? It's unimaginable.
Yeah.
It's
Let me tell you something,
unimaginable.
before-
I can't
before
believe she even
Catilla-
got.
Before Catilla was with Chris, she was with Randy.
No, I didn't,
Yeah,
Swami.
he was. That's what I'm saying. The whole thing is one big F off production, you know?
Mm.
Or fucked up production. It's just so weird. I just can't really get into it. I mean, it's
And then
ugh.
Catilla came to
Play nice, kids, out there in the
No,
chat.
I just don't understand it, and I just don't really have the time for that. Like, not to be rude or anything. I guess it sounds rude, but I don't.
Catilla's a sweet person. I mean, if
Oh,
you
I
get
like
to know
Attila. I'm just saying the whole thing that I
Play
happen to
nice.
come across.
You girls out there in the chat, you quit playing mean to each other. Play nice.
who's
I'm
playing
the only
mean
one
with
that
you.
I'm the only one that can be the asshole and the dickhead here right now.
Are you talking about I could be a Nathan Johnson?
Oh Lord.
That come out. My bad. I'm sorry, guys.
Adrian says, CFW, time me out, because see you next Tuesday. I don't get it.
She said, "See you next Tuesday." She got timed out for it, but that's why I said you girls need to quit playing nice. I'm the only one, or start playing nice and quit being mean to each other.
Right. But
And
us
I'm
girls,
the only one that can be the
girls
dickhead
can
and an
have,
asshole.
we can have discussions. It might even sound to the next level, but at the end of the day, we don't really hate. I don't really hate anybody. Like,
Out of all my ladies streams, I've never had a blowout
hate.
argument where people are yelling and screaming at one another. Not one. And I did 12 of them.
And then you get me on your first live stream, and boom.
I think Peachy is the one really that kind of got us all grounded. She when she was preaching a lot of times, she was like, we all, us ladies, need to stick together and this and that. But in general, we all need to stick together. So at the end of the day, and here we are, aside from all the other things going on, we're here. We're here because we care about Peachy, about
Damn
a person
right.
that's being wronged, and that's what we stand for,
Hey, kick shitter. But yeah, Goldeneye's got her cherry popped on her very first live stream. with me.
Yeah.
Say that
Well, you make it sound like
Thanks,
some
Tammy.
bullshit,
What happened?
You know, brother, now,
Oh,
You
I
had to
went
bring-
up there and I started going off on everybody on the panel last
Yeah,
night too.
you had to bring the fuckery on my first live
Yep, I
stream.
sure did. Our first live panel.
I'm
But
so
hell,
surprised.
you might as well get your cherry popped quick, girl.
Hey, Be Real, can you do me a favor, please?
Sure.
Can you straighten out your profile picture? My neck is hurting.
I was wondering why you were sitting there like a Greek god.
Hey, did y'all? One of the funny things after the cops were called on me at that house, right? One of
Yeah.
them were. I was telling him my friend Zeus is coming to pick me up. He says, "What? The god?" He was like fucking. He was trying to see if I was actually on drugs, or something like that. Yeah. But he says, "What?" I said, "My friend Zeus come get me." And he says, "What? The god?" I said, "Well, some women think he's a god." And that freaking blonde-headed cop about lost it. I thought he was going to fall on the floor laughing, man, when I said that.
Well, we
So,
all hope, Tammy, that at the end of the
Here,
day, in
so
time, it takes time, but I'm sure that, well, I don't know what I should even say. Never mind. I'm going to shut my mouth.
seriously, I would have thought that Duke would have hooked up with She Devil because got that sexy voice and
hey, Wiley
like being
Wiley.
an
Coyote,
older
welcome
man.
back.
We all can have a sexy voice, Salty.
God dang, don't be talking
Hey,
like that
Salty.
around me.
Talking.
Happy birthday to you. Okay.
All right. I'm
Oh God.
gonna have to mute her if she don't keep talking like that. No, I'm joking. Be real.
Happy
Keep
birthday,
talking about this
I'll
Mr.
damn it.
President.
Salty. Mr. President. When you
God dang
guys,
it.
I don't
You
think you
all
guys
ain't right.
have seen it, and it's way like, I mean, it's probably in the streams, but I thought it was Wobbly's birthday, and I had this like, I don't know, this like crazy like moment that I'm like, I'm gonna sing happy birthday to him.
Smile. Look at Tammy's smile. Be real. You got
Listen,
him all
and when I
excited.
sang it was just like,
No, my
when I sang it,
sticker ain't picking out yet.
yeah, after I
Oh,
sang it,
God.
all I could think about was like Mr. President. It was
Aw.
like, I felt like how embarrassing. Guess and to come find out, it wasn't even his freaking real birthday. That really like put the icing on the cake.
So y'all
That's
know. There
funny.
you go.
What does that
Yeah,
say?
I said hi. Hi, Wiley.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to let you know.
Wild Eat Coyote.
Mm-hmm.
KNT.
Too funny.
Have fun.
Oh.
Have fun, Savage Audits. That's all I can say. Have fun. dude.
Hey, and not CCW, excuse me. Carolina said that it was an accident. She's done that to me before. We all know that she could be klutzy maybe and drops her phone, and then all of a
Have
sudden,
you guys ever seen the picture, the one that I got from Discord? Jamie got it. Maybe I need to send it to Zeus, but I don't want Zeus to have a heart attack.
that's why I don't want to I wanted to do panels when I first started experimenting with it, but then I felt like I was thinking you know what, it's like all of a sudden you're under the eyes or under the scrutiny of everybody, you lose track of, you just kind of feel like I'm just all of a sudden just go with the flow, and then people are dissecting it. It's weird. It's very
What
weird.
time is it, Tammy?
It is 1:49 my time.
Oh. You're not big on wearing watches?
Huh?
You're not big on
Salty,
wearing
you're
watches?
not really at the graveyard. We know
You-
that's bullshit.
Oh, you want to?
No, Tammy has a new watch.
Yeah, look
I know.
at
I
this.
wanted to see it.
Look at
Put
this.
it on. Put it on screen. Oh my God, dude, this thing's massive. Holy
Did
shit!
Tammy get the new turtle watch, the Ninja Turtle one?
No,
I
look
hate
at the
that.
watch.
What
Look
kind
at
of
that
watch
watch.
is that, Tammy?
The hell is that thing?
That
I
is a
hate
watch. It is a freaking shark. It's a shark watch. It's got it's water resistant down to 30 meters.
Oh my God.
Oh,
It's
got
it's a
7:50
diving
already?
watch.
Yeah, it gives you the time. It gives you
Be right back.
I
it's
want to
got.
know if anybody on panel or in chat has ever scuba dived before.
I have.
Who
Fuck
gave you that?
no, I am claustrophobic. I've
Technic-
snorkeled, and that's about as deep as I'm getting.
Technically, if you really want to know the truth, I'd muff dive, but I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
that's
knew
really
that,
the thing.
Salty. Yeah.
I went in
God.
deep.
Tammy, who gave you that?
Salty could be all talk, no
I
action.
used to a long time ago, Savage. I used to a long time ago. Just
I'd have to
let
I've
you
have-
know.
always
Don't
wanted
have
to.
wine.
Maybe I'll get over my fear one day and actually do
Yeah.
it.
Golden,
I'm claustrophobic though, so I don't know how that extremely. I'm not like a freak about it. Like I can get in elevators and stuff like that, but I just have this. It
Are you
just
talking
seems
about
kind of
scuba diving? Are you
yes.
talking about,
Have you
Okay,
ever
well,
gotten into
hold
a
on,
I
fight?
want to.
Hold on, Salty. Scuba diving is very, if you stay out in the open, it's like being out in the air. It's like being swimming in a swimming. Okay,
Right,
except for you're underwater.
right.
Okay,
But the thing is, what
can you
Roland's
handle
saying,
that? Can you
right?
handle swimming in a swimming pool?
Yeah.
Okay,
But the
then
I
you would
love
be
problem
the
good
is,
that
ocean.
way.
It's
Now,
just,
I would not suggest going like trying to get into a ship that's underwater or in a cave that's underwater because it,
oh, hell
what
no, I
the
won't do
hell?
that.
yeah, because
Mm-mm,
that
I'm
could be
dead.
it could disorient you. If you ain't careful, it can disorient you and it can bring out the feelings of claustrophobia really
So you
quick.
have scuba dive before, Timmy?
Oh yeah, I'm
Yes,
not one
ma'am,
of
I
the, I'm
have.
not that adventurous. I'm
Okay.
not
So
going into
I
some
went,
deep
I
cave,
went to, I went to
deep
Turks and
cave
Caicos.
diving. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I went to
Sorry.
Turks and Caicos. You probably heard of that before, the Turks and Caicos
I've
Islands.
heard of them, yes.
Okay, and Grand Turk is like it's it's known for diving. The people I went there, and that was my intention to learn it, but I don't know. I got a little nervous. They teach you like first they kind of go over the basics, in the pool at the resort.
Hmm.
I ended up just doing like snorkeling and seeing barracudas, but the diving thing, it's like they make you clear your mask to get like certified and all that. And I just didn't, I was chicken. I guess I just chickened out. That's basically what it was. I
Right.
couldn't do it.
Well,
You hear me?
well, when you also know that there's sharks in the water that could eat you in one bite, that
It
does give
wasn't
you a
about
different
that though. It's
perspective.
about having to clear my mask, being so deep in the water and like controlling all your fears and
Oh, well,
going
that
through, you
um,
know?
I can't comprehend that because it didn't bother me. Uh, I understand now what you're saying because a lot of people actually have that fear because they're afraid they're going to not get a big enough gulp of air from the mask before they clear it.
Right.
And
And you can't
you
just
got
go
to
up.
get a
You can't just
you
ascend just quickly. You have to do it in a certain amount of time. You have to do it slowly,
yeah
or you get the
and you
bends and that,
yeah you can't descend quickly
and
either
ascend.
uh, because you got to be careful on how quick you descend also for the same
Right. Exactly.
purpose. And ascending actually is more dangerous because you are slower. You go up more at an angle when you're going down. When you're ascending, a lot of times you're going straight up, but you got to go very slow coming straight up. You
Where'd
know,
you learn to do that? Like in Florida?
yeah, I learned to do that actually at Manatee Springs in Florida.
See, if I
Hmm.
could do it like I was on vacation for 2 weeks, but if I could do it at my own pace, I think I could, but I just would have, I know it's, maybe it's wimpy or whatever, but I would just have to overcome that fear and just work on it. You know what I mean? Because I
Yeah,
really want to. It's pretty cool
the
to be
biggest
able.
thing I could say, if you see what they did with people that had that fear when we were doing that in the Springs, is they made them sit there and do it where they could stand.
Like in
Okay,
the pool.
and it
You do it in
and
the
then
pool.
huh?
You do it inside. Well, we practice in like the pool at the resort and
Yeah,
like
they
the
should have taken you down to the shallow end of the pool and then let you just go and ascend. Just put your head under the water and
yeah, it
start
was like an
learning to
accelerated
clear that way.
course.
That's what they should have done, and that's how they get a
Exactly.
lot
Hmm.
of people.
It
And
was too
that
accelerated for me, for my fears anyway.
right, and that's what they did with us at the spring for people that were scared to do that. They put them into shallower water so they could just get their face under the water and their head under the water, okay, and then just learn to do that. So if they were afraid they didn't get a big enough gulp of air, they could just stand up and they're fine.
Right.
Okay.
But
Uh, uh,
it's about gaining the trust of the person that's actually being the instructor. And sometimes you just don't feel that trust.
right, and you do, and yes, certain instructors are a little bit fast on their shit for some people and things like that. And it sounded
Have
like
you
you had
ever
a an instructor that was a little too fast for you. That's all.
have you guys ever jumped out of airplanes or helicopters?
Nope.
There
if
were
God
Well,
meant it,
but my fiance did one time. This guy that I was gonna get married to, and he didn't tell me, and I found it after. I was like, "Are you serious? Like, why didn't you tell me that you could have died?" But yeah, I mean, it's the same thing as like scuba diving. I would. I think I would if I was tandem jumping because that way I would feel safer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and you
and the
have
way
to,
I,
right, in the beginning.
the way I feel about it is, God wanted me to get up in an airplane or a helicopter, He would have put feathers on my ass, and I would be able to fly that way. And to jump out of a perfectly good airplane and a perfectly good helicopter, that just don't make fucking sense at all to me.
My dad's a
Right.
helicopter pilot, so
Awesome.
I've flown in helicopters, and I've used to jump out of them when I was
Really?
helitech. Well, only when they need you need
Helitech. What's
to.
that? What's Helitech?
It's a division, firefighter division in
Oh, that's
CDF.
right. You're a firefighter.
Uh-huh. hmm I only did it a couple of times as a firefighter. You don't need to do it all the time. It's when they need to drop you in the middle, and you know, it's like an emergency situation where they can't wait for you to hike up to the zone, so they drop you.
With the rope, you kind of just like go down the rope
No,
thingy.
no, you jump.
I almost said scuba diving.
It's not. You don't jump high. They put you down and they drop you. Yeah,
All right,
but
Jared
Jamie,
said
where'd you get
that
that
she
watch from?
Listen, that's pretty awesome.
this watch came from that man right there in that right hand corner, right there,
Oh, nice.
along with
Thank
him,
you, Zeus.
along with about $2,000 worth of tools, enough tools to
mhm.
freaking have my own business
Well,
and
what are
get
you
my
going to do
own
with that,
business
Tammy?
card.
Are you going to take the advantage of
You
his
damn right I
generosity?
am. You
Well,
damn
you
right I
better.
am.
Or we're going to be all over your shit like we are Gary Snowflake.
I mean, literally, he gave me levels. He gave me 2 DeWalt drills. He gave me all sorts of drill bits. He gave me everything I need for drywall. He gave me things to lay brick with. I mean,
Chainsaw.
Gary,
a
Gary,
chainsaw.
where's the
Yeah, a
Zeus?
chainsaw. He gave me a $350 fucking chainsaw. Okay, a steel chainsaw. God damn. You know,
And if
uh,
you let this guy down, you are going to be total shit.
I mean,
I'm
he.
sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I'm telling the truth. You have a lot to you're being held to a high standard, so you better get it together, bro.
Well, I'm working on it right now. Unfortunately, they are still fighting with the coronavirus around here, and it ain't.
Right.
And because the coronavirus shit and all that, it's really shut
You know,
down
every state
pretty.
is different. You know what? It's like every state has different phases, and everybody has the right to it. Are
Salty.
you laughing at me?
Oh
Every
damn, salty!
who's
That was
laughing
funny.
at me, Golden?
I'm not laughing at you.
Oh,
No, I'm
you're-
laughing at Salty Rant though. He said Tammy's going to cut people up working for the cartel.
Don't give him any ideas. Jeez.
Ideas.
Idea. Okay, it's idea.
Ideas,
No,
ideas.
it's
Can
not with
we
an R.
say
It's
we a bit
idea.
southern when we say ideas?
Tammy, it's idea.
I
Not
know,
with an
but
R.
you said ideas. You
I did
did
sound
say
like I said
ideas.
an R with it. It's I know, and it's my area. It's idea with an
Yeah,
A. Idea.
I know. I'm just giving you help be real. That's all.
Let's get
I'm
back
just
to
giving you
Golden.
help.
Wow.
Golden, how many fires have you put out? I think it's so hot that she was a firefighter. That's freaking awesome, man.
Yeah.
It is. I agree.
I've been on, let's see, I've been on probably 10 major fires in my life.
Did you drive the fire truck?
No, we didn't have, it's called a CCV, and I didn't drive a fire truck. That's a city firefighter. I wasn't a city firefighter.
Well, it was
I
a
was
fire truck.
I
Somebody has
was
to
with
drive
the
it.
California Department of Forestry.
I was going to say you were with forestry.
Right,
Yes.
but there's still a
Yeah.
truck that you have to drive.
As soon as you said
No, it's
you
called a
said what you
CCV. It's
said, I
just a
knew you
crew
were with
carrying
forestry.
vehicle. It carries the crew and all of our equipment.
Oh, it's not a pumper truck?
No, it's called a CCV, a crew carrying vehicle.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just there's no there's no, it's not like a fire engine, a city fire engine where they have hoses and ladders and stuff like that. Yeah. Our equipment consists of tools like, it's called a Pulaski, which is what my tool was. We have Pulaski's, McLeod's, we have a Sawyer, which is the chainsaw person.
Oh, so
We had,
you did what do you call it? Forest fires, like the ones like when they have like the major ones in
Yes.
California. That's
yes.
it's even more. I'm gonna say
Mhm.
it's more strenuous to do that than it is a regular fire because you have to like you're constantly dealing with it like you're shoveling the dirt and you're whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, you're constantly
Yeah. And when
I
we
know.
when we
Hey,
weren't
Golden.
fighting fires, we were cutting line, which turned into hiking trails. If you go up to Malibu Canyon, all those trails out there, my crew and I cut.
Salty, you're
Hey,
killing me.
Golden. I know what
Mhm.
you did because I did it in Florida.
Oh,
And
cool.
yes, hey, yeah,
Salty's like
hey, back in 1990, you remember back in 1993 when the fires went across when that fire went across the state of Florida from Tampa to across all the way across straight across.
Uh-huh.
I was there at that fire trying to get it
Oh, cool.
stopped. And it was fucking wicked. You know, I-75 down through there was 3 lanes on each side. So that's 6 lanes of highway. You have a
Mm.
concrete median, and then you had the right of way all the way up to the trees. And we plowed that. That fire came rushing up there so hard, so fast, and it was
Mhm.
so dry that you see this wave, it literally looked like an ocean wave come down onto that dirt and start rolling. And it rolled, it hit that concrete median, jumped up in the air about 20 foot. It came back down and started rolling again and set the woods on fire and just kept on going. It was the most
Mm.
wicked fucking thing I ever seen in my
How
life.
long did you how long were you able to cut line with your crew? How long
We
did they
tried.
have you out at a time?
We were out there as long as we could stand to be out there.
What
And
was
that's what
What were you blowing on?
Mm.
it's the moon. I'm taking a picture of the moon outside.
they
Wow.
let us stay out there as long as we could. It felt like we were safe
Mhm.
to be out there. But all we could do was contain the fire to keep it from going from side to side. We could not stop the head. The head just kept on going, man.
Well,
We tried lighting fires ahead of it to you know how
burn
you
it
can
out.
light them. Yeah, to try to burn black and suck the fire up and then let it go out. That way it wasn't working. Every
Well,
time it hit a black, it had fucking cinders blowing out of it that were going 3 and 4 miles over.
those are
Yeah,
called those are hot spots.
flashovers.
Yeah. Now it really depends on the topography of the land and the weather and the fuel. It
Oh,
really depends
well,
on all of those factors.
you got
And
to remember
the
down in
weather can
Florida.
change at any moment too. It just takes a swift wind, and the direction of
Well,
the fire can change in a
well,
matter of seconds.
right. You got to remember down in Florida, almost every plant has oil in it. It will spontaneously combust because of the oils that are in it. We even had northern firefighters say they would never ever come back to Florida to fight a fire again because they were used to running a fire to like green grass, green, anything, and it goes out. Down in Florida, you run it to green like palmettos, your fire just got 5 times worse.
Mm.
Okay, because they are all full of natural combustible oils, palm trees. Then we have cedars and freaking pines everywhere. And this stuff was so dry in 1993, we hadn't seen it even a quarter inch of rain in like 4 months.
Well, that's
Okay,
how
so
fires are caused. I don't know if anybody's aware, but our fire season in California runs from October to February. And it's because I'm sorry, February to October. I apologize. I got mixed
right.
up. It's because usually early in the year, we get a lot of rain and then everything grows, the vegetation grows. And then we go through what's called a drought and everything dries out. All that vegetation starts drying out. Therefore, it's more susceptible to burn. So that's why we get horrible fires in Southern California, because of that. So, and plus, you know, California is very hilly. The topography is it's very diverse. You have a lot of mountains. You got a lot of plateaus. It can go up and down. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But we have the deserts, the forests. Everything is pretty susceptible that time of year.
See,
So,
that would be a different terrain altogether than Florida. You really don't have too many major hills or much less mountains
mhm.
in Florida, you know. And so, needless to say, it's a flat land on top of it, you know. So it's hard,
Well,
you
flat
know.
is better than anything. That's good. Because fire
Well, I
burns
don't know
faster
when
going
that shit's trying to
uphill.
come down a hill, it slows itself down, don't it?
Yes, it does. Fire burns
Yeah, that's
faster
what I was
uphill.
saying.
Mhm.
So going downhill, yeah, so going downhill, you got a chance to do something maybe with it while it's going down the hill. But you're right up the hill. I remember
There's nothing you
reading and
can do.
watching
You
that
can't
movie
get ahead
about
of
the
it. You're gonna have to
firefighters.
just wait for it to go over. There's nothing
Yeah,
you can do once it goes up.
yeah,
So when
yeah.
did
I
you stop
remember
like
watching that
being a
movie.
firefighter, Golden?
Huh? I'm sorry.
When did you stop being a firefighter? When you had your
Oh my
children, or
God, yes, years ago. Yeah.
how do you make how does that work as far as your license? Do you have to do continuing ed to maintain
Oh
it,
yeah, you
or
have to. Yeah, you always have to
Yeah,
get recertified because I'm like emergency extrication, first aid, and it's not just regular first aid. It's like a curricular first aid.
right? Most
Yeah.
firefighters are paramedics usually.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Which my son is his side job is EMT, and aside from his what does he call it?
Hey,
What do they
my
call
two
that?
beagles.
I'm certified in fire science. I'm certified in paramedics. Certified in hold on a minute.
Right. If you're a firefighter, it's well worth it. But if you're going to be EMT, my son was going to school to be a PA, and he ended up getting into the medical field. So he had his EMT through college, and
Mm-hmm.
actually he ended up being a I can't think of the darn name. It's a little bit more than a recruiter. They call it a it's another word for it. Something specialist. What do they call it? Oh, I can't remember the name, but it's more or less like a recruiter. He worked for the Clean Slate Suboxone clinics and hired all the
Mm.
doctors and the nurses. You're probably familiar with something like that.
Mm.
You know, like Suboxone, like the clinics for Suboxone for people that are coming off of narcotics.
Okay.
So, anyways, Clean
I'll be
Slate.
back.
Yeah, Clean Slate is they were going public, but it was a private organization. It's called oh my God, an acquisition talent agent. It's just a fancy word for recruiter, I guess. Excuse me.
Mm.
Anyhow, but he went through EMT, and I said to him, he wanted to be a PA, but he got all caught up in, you know, that happens. You go to school for one thing, and then you're continuing your education, then you get, you know, things just happen. Anyways, so lo and behold, the company didn't do well. And as an EMT, which is good, I mean, you can go on to paramedic, but he did the whole thing with the COVID thing. But anyway, that's going off topic here.
Cool.
But
Hi,
anyways,
Beagles.
what I was saying was, yes, most firefighters nowadays, that's why people don't understand. They see a fire truck for every call because they're paramedics.
Right. And you don't know what situation you're getting yourself into, too.
Right.
But sometimes I think it's such a waste because, like, my neighbors, it just seems like every time they call an ambulance,
Fire truck
a
comes.
fire truck comes and two cops.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
like, what the
Golden.
hell? They were there for heartburn. What the hell?
2 weeks ago, we had
Yeah.
in my neighborhood, we have a lot of older people, and it was all of a sudden there was like 3 cruisers. I knew better
Mm-hmm.
when the ambulance came, then the fire truck came, the fire truck left, and they didn't take out the gurney. The guy was mowing his lawn, and it was sad. It turned out to a whole day's event. All the neighbors were out. He died. He had a heart
Oh,
attack mowing his lawn, and I heard blood curdling screams. I thought somebody got hurt. It was just,
Oh,
it
wow.
was awful, awful. But yeah, I hear you. Every time, that's why people don't really understand if you don't know about all that. That's why everybody listening, every time there's a call, usually the fire department will come because they're all paramedics.
Right.
Especially in like California. California, like when I think I always say it wrong, SVG, STV. I always say his
CDF?
name wrong.
Oh,
When he-
STV. Okay, I'm sorry. I got
Right, when he got
confused.
all hemmed up at that business, blah, 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 and people were throwing rocks or whatever the hell it was. It took a long time,
Mhm.
but it wasn't an ambulance that came or the police. The first people on scene was the fire department
Mm.
because them being, paramedics, that's just the way it is. I don't know, it must cost a lot of money to, when every time that a fire truck is sent out.
That's what I'm thinking.
But it is what it is. I think that's just,
Right. Oh my
Zeus, are you
goodness.
frozen?
I can't believe it's that late. It's like 12 after 11 here. I didn't think it
Late
was
for
that
you. You're
late.
always up late night, girlfriend.
Yeah, my
Well,
my
that's-
sleep
that's-
has been completely jacked.
Are you gonna start your own stream?
I'm,
Let's go to
I was
Golden's.
supposed to. I was
What's that?
supposed to. Now it's late. I said I was supposed to. Now
11
it's kind
o'clock is not late for you.
No, it's not.
Start a
Sure,
stream.
I'll start a stream if you guys want me to. If Cammy wants to get off.
To have your firefighter
Well,
gear
your
go
stream, your
inside.
rules.
I'm sorry, Sophie?
Do you still have your firefighter gear? Like when you're
Actually, I do. I have my Nomex. I have my my hard hat. I have a couple of shrouds, my goggles. I have my web gear with my 2 canteens. I have a banjo canteen. I have my fire shelter. I even still have my steel toe boots.
What's
And I
fire
have my
shelter?
I figured
a fire
I fig-
shelter is used when, let's say, if I caught myself in I was cutting line and all of a sudden the weather changed
Oh, it's like a
and a
little tent
wind.
thing that's fire resistant.
Yes, but it's not completely resistant. You got to make sure that your tool's in with you and that it's completely, you're wrapping yourself up like a burrito underneath, underneath, and you got to cut line really quickly, make sure all the fuel is out of the way before you lay down, because you could risk, and it's freaking hot. We had to train like that. They said we set a
shit, man.
backfire.
That's pretty dangerous what you got into.
Yeah, it is. And I remember my very first fire was a telescope fire in Temecula.
Telescope?
Yeah, it was when the telescope in Temecula was in danger of burning. And I remember it was my very first fire, and I was cutting line for 14 hours. And I thought I was gonna
I don't
just
know what cutting
collapse.
line means.
It's a man-made barrier that you're trying to contain the fire. It's called line.
Okay.
That's what we call cutting line. You have natural barriers like roads, waterways, a river,
Right.
a lake. Those are natural barriers.
Structures.
Meaning, and once a fire, no, structures will burn.
Yeah.
Structures
true.
will burn.
Well, other
It-
things. Okay, you're right. Oh, non-flammable things. Okay, got you.
Yes. Yeah. If it runs into a stream or something, obviously it's water, so it's going to end there. It's going to burn out eventually.
But don't they also deploy the helicopters that drop like the water or chemicals or whatever it is?
Yeah, it's called a slurry mixture.
Oh.
It's like a red color, or it could be
A
like a
mixed
purplish
slurry?
color. Yeah, it's called the
Well,
slurry.
sort of, kind of.
Yeah. Helitack actually drops that stuff.
Hold on. Sort of, it will stop at some, depending on the weather. Like when it stopped, you said it would stop there at the
It'll
stream.
stop unless there's weather. The weather changes the direction, and there's always fuel that's left to burn. There's
Right.
fuel left to burn, then it'll burn it.
Well, I've seen them jump streams. That's why I was saying.
So what we often do, if it's going in the direction of a stream or a lake or a river, what we'll do is we'll cut line around the fire, kind of like I always use the analogy of herding cattle. We'll have 2 crews on either side of the fire, and we'll cut line leading towards that natural barrier.
Right. But I've
And
seen
it'll
them
keep
jump.
it
And what I'm
contained.
saying is I've seen them
Yeah.
jump natural
Oh, they
barriers.
could, yeah. And that's when we have but that's that poses another problem.
Why
But
do I
yeah,
need to end the stream?
who said in the stream?
Oh, Be Real said Tammy in stream. Golden is starting one.
Oh,
I didn't know you were starting one, Golden.
I was supposed to go live tonight, but it's
Oh.
not a big deal.
Oh, okay.
She's like, "Oh, you want to go live?" I go, "Well, Tammy wants to end it. I can go live. I don't care. It doesn't bother me."
It's up to you, girl. It's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think everybody was looking forward to you going live again anyway. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Hey, Tammy, are you still planning to do that video recording?
Yes, I do. I just you got to give me. I got to do time on that one. Yes,
All good, buddy. All good. I understand.
And well, be real. Gonna let Golden go ahead and take over. I had my piece said.
I'm gonna go pee and then I'll start a stream.
All right. Yeah. Golden's gonna take over and things like that, and she just needs to go potty. Give her time.
All right,
Give
thanks,
her.
Jenny, for having me.
Yes. Thanks for putting up with me again tonight.
It's all right. I got patience. I have patience. I'm good.
I know. You got the patience of a saint. To put up with my ass yelling and screaming at you, even. I mean, come on. First, yeah, and last night it was just me yelling at everybody on the panel and not you. But then I fucking yelled and screamed at you tonight. You and Zeus
Oh, he froze.
to fucking Be Real got patience of saints. Come on.
Oh gosh.
To put up with what I just did tonight. But I hope y'all understand it was because of my passion for a friend.
Yeah, I know.
I hope
I understand. I do.
And
Tammy, scares
you
me.
all know I'm one passionate mouthy motherfucker when it comes to stuff like that.
So are you and Gary
To
going to
let
be on the
y'all know,
outs now?
I am one passionate mouthy
All right, I'll
motherfucker.
see you guys over there.
All right.
I'm dancing over here. I gotta pee. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
Are you and Gary going to be on the outs now, Tammy?
Yeah, Zeus, thank you for putting up with me as well tonight. Be Real, thank you for putting up with me and having the patience of a saint. You too, Zeus. I mean, yeah, I hope you know me telling you to fuck off. You know how that goes. That was me being passionate, dude, and I did not mean that fucking by no means. I hope you know that.
Well, you know I didn't react at all.
Yes, I saw that. You know I love you to death, bro. There ain't no doubt about that.
When you tell somebody fuck off like that, that's like a Malacca hug, not a gay Malacca hug, just
Right,
a Malacca hug.
Right. Well, I've told. I just remember this. I don't know how many times I've told Salty to fuck off. So we're still friends.
Yeah, but he didn't know what a Malacca was back then.
I did not. I did not know what a Malacca was back then, but Salty told me to fuck off, and you know, and that was that. You know, that's how it went. So, but I'm telling you, I hope y'all know I did not really truly mean anything I was saying to you. As far as that goes, it's my passion for a friend and what I seen happen to a friend of mine. You know, that girl has been nothing but a help to me, and been a great friend to me, and tried to be helpful to everybody she can be in the community. And to see someone go after her like that was wrong. You know, and
all right. That means even if Gary apologizes, he's done persona non grata.
You know,
I don't think Gary would ever apologize, but I'm just saying.
if Peachy accepts apology, if Peachy accepts that apology, I would have to accept it as well. Okay, I mean that would be wrong if I didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Not really.
So, but as far as me wanting him around, nah, I don't want him around no more.
I mean, you know,
because he's going to do it again. If he did it once, he'll do it again.
Yep.
So, Me, as far as me wanting him around, nah. I'll accept. I'll accept that if Peachy accepts the apology. That's the way I'll leave that. But as far as Gary Snowflakes goes, nah, I don't want him around.
Right.
You know that.
I know that.
Yeah,
It's
you
really
missed something big time, my two beagles. But when this set downloads, you might as well watch it. You'll figure it out pretty damn quick. I mean, at least the first 25 minutes of this, 30.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, Tammy, you also put out the other video earlier, so all they got to do is go watch your other video.
Yeah, I mean, those two things. Oh, wow.
Excuse me.
I don't want to get into it because I've already calmed down. I just really don't want to get back into it too much.
So you don't have to.
Maybe later, but right now my blood pressure's starting to come back down. Things like that, you know, and I'm actually calm again until the next time.
Oh, tired,
But
man.
now I know what a true salty rant feels like. I remember how you felt when you would go on your big salty rants back in the day. You know what I mean?
I was a much different person back then.
Yes.
I don't want that guy ever to resurface. He was like the Incredible Hulk on steroids.
Yeah. You're right, Savage. That's right. Peachy's. I gotta accept her. If she accepts an apology from him, please.
I don't think he's ever going to apologize, so that's the thing.
I'm sure. But if he did, I'm not saying he might not. Okay. But if he did and she accepted it, I would have to set that as face value too.
I think we all should do a Gary poll. Will he apologize or will he not?
You're right.
And we should all guesstimate on when. Like I say never, so I'm going to put in $1 for never.
Right.
At least for the rest of 2020. And then you might have 2 weeks. Zeus might have 3 weeks. You know,
I'm going on the same ball you're going on there, Salty.
Yeah, I don't think he will. I'll be surprised if he does. I think he has too much of an ego to apologize.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know Gary like the rest of you guys know him, but the reason I don't think he will, I think he's going to double down on stupid, and I'll tell you why. I'm a big believer in watching people. I've been watching people for 23 years in my security job.
Mm-hmm.
There's tells on a person's personality and what they really truly think about certain things. And hearing Gary's voice on that uncontrollable live stream, that clip that I got from 69 Mammy 95, I got to tell you guys, I hear genuine hatred in his voice.
Yes, I do too. Too.
I hear genuine hatred in the man's voice, and it's more than being a woman hater. I mean, he could be any of the things above a woman hater, whatever, but for people to go out and protest, now, you know my opinions on this. We shared it. It was a couple rough days last week.
Yep.
For both of us.
Yep.
But, we all have differing beliefs and belief systems, and, like, I know certain things, you know certain things, and there's just certain things that no one.
As a matter of fact, I'm good. Hold on, Salty. As a matter of fact, last week I told Salty fuck you last week. As a matter of fact, and he told me fuck you back. So just to let you know, yeah. You said no, remember. Fuck you. You said no, fuck you.
Yeah. I don't think it was done in a mean way or a malice way. I think we're joking, but I think casual observers would be like, "Whoa, what the fuck? These guys are supposed to be telling each other, fuck you." Whatever, but my point is, no matter what your belief is in life, there are certain things that you and I believe or hold dear.
Yeah.
Because it makes us who we are, basically. And no matter what anyone says or does, we will never, ever get off that belief system if we feel that it's something that we truly, passionately believe in. And so I don't believe that Gary will ever apologize. That's my personal opinion.
I really don't.
I don't know him like you guys do. I don't really cut it up with him like you guys do, but you know, there's just
Zeus hit it on the head. The guy has too much of an ego problem to want to try to make it right. You know,
just own it.
Yeah, but you know what it was, guys. The bottom line is, she's a female. She was by herself in the midst of a lot of black people. It just wasn't cool. Stirring up things in the chat could have gotten her in trouble. You know, I mean, none of us could have helped her. We're over here.
Right.
Yeah. I'm like 3,000 miles away at least. What am I going to do? You know?
Right.
You know, that wasn't cool, man. That wasn't cool at all.
Yeah, and I'm quite a ways away as well. I can't freaking get there if something happened immediately, and I'm already worried about her. And then to hear someone talk like that, you know, and you don't know who he knows. Okay, that all you know, and all that. That fucking shit really, that fucking shit worried me. Honestly, it makes me wonder. You
know, like I said, people's true natures will come out eventually. I've been accused of a lot of heinous shit on the internet. And my true nature is pretty much out there for everybody to see. This is who I am. I joke. I, make sexual innuendos, whatever. I joke, kid around, whatever. Try to provide some comedy, but I'm not a mean person in general. Not unless someone makes me a mean person by something they're saying or doing to me. Yep. Trying to do me.
Same here, Swimmy. Same here. I ain't gonna dark on his doorstep again after that.
So I guess I'm gonna go to Golden Eyes and see if she's got a fire call.
All right, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down, guys. Go ahead and go over to Golden Eyes and enjoy yourself over there. All that.
Yep. Golden Eyes. Here I come, baby.
Yes. Go ahead, y'all. Go over to Golden Eyes. She's evidently she went live. That's where. Good night, my two beagles. And yes, you said something right. Yes, there are times that we have not seen eye to eye, my two beagles, and you're still here, and you've still been a very good supporter of my channel, and I appreciate it. Thank you. And I do appreciate that. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Savage. I am so worried about that girl. You don't even know. I got a pucker factor 5,000 while she's out there. I really do. But I will talk to y'all later. Go ahead and go over to Golden Eyes. Enjoy your time there. And I'll see y'all later. I am out.